Good afternoon and welcome to the Rail Yard in Montpelier. Happy holidays. We welcome you here as we get ready for a first ever event, the Buckeye Border Holiday Classic. North Central versus Fayette here in our first game of the afternoon/evening, followed by Montpelier and Hilltop. Andy Briggle with you. Again, happy holidays to you and yours. Welcome into the broadcast here this afternoon. This is the AG Irrigation pregame show where you can maximize yield, minimize waste, and water when needed. Our first game pits 5-2 North Central against 3-5 Fayette. The nightcap tonight will be 6-1 Montpelier against 4-2 Hilltop. We'll dive into what's happening as far as these two teams in Fayette and North Central and the start to their seasons leading up to the end of this 2025 portion of the year. That'll be our Brian Ford conversation when we come back. JJ Wins in Holiday City is a proud supporter of all athletes at North Central High School, and they're glad to be a part of tonight's broadcast game. JJ Wins features daily lunch and dinner specials, live entertainment on the weekend, and so much more. Come on out and enjoy a taste of JJ Wins in Holiday City. JJ Wins, proud supporters of the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
With the long winter still ahead, why not take this time to freshen up the inside of your home with a couple of gallons of Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from accessories to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. So head on over to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan and get all your painting done before spring with paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles.
Dude, you won't believe how many reward points I just got filling up my tank.
How's that?
My Platinum Rewards Visa card from Midwest Community. I get triple points on gas and groceries, plus points for everything else I buy.
Triple points? What are you saving up for?
Probably a new grill, or maybe a weekend trip. Either way, it's adding up fast.
The Visa Platinum Rewards card from Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. Apply today at midwestcommunity.org or stop in. Member NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Here at the Williams County Veterans Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veterans Service Office.
Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game. Back here at the Rail Yard in Montpelier, the AG Irrigation pregame show. Time to have a Brian Ford conversation about these two teams. North Central off to a 5-2 start. They're already more than halfway to what they had in their win total of all of last year when they went 8-16 in the second and final year under the direction of Ben Schofield. They are now coached by North Central grad, really good player for North Central for Justin Houck. Jalen Dancer has taken over the program and has done a really good job in getting them off to a 5-2 start. Only a couple of kids lost to graduation, so that means they have brought back the bulk of their roster. They own wins. They started the year 4-0, knocking off Toledo Christian, Waynesfield Goshen, North Baltimore, and Antwerp, and then have dropped two of their last three, those two losses, to two terrific teams in Pettisville and Paulding, sandwiched around a win over Swanton. Jalen says it's a very motivated group. They're quick, they're athletic, and they want to prove some people wrong this year that maybe undervalued them this season. Kyle Lindsey in his second year as head coach of the Fayette Eagles. They went 2-21 in his first season last year, 1-6 in the BBC. They are 3-5 this year, 0-1 in the conference. They brought back 5 letter winners to the program. Kyle is a former head coach at Adrian College and was an assistant at Trine when he got the job. And oh, by the way, if you want to put kind of things into perspective, he last year when he took over the reins of the program, it was the first season without the very successful and a very good human being in Todd Mitchell. That was since 2000-2001 season, so pre-9/11. Think about that and put that into perspective, as much coming and going as we see at the high school level. For Fayette this season, they have wins over Hamilton, Indiana, Hudson, Michigan, and Sand Creek, Michigan, with losses to Edgerton, Stryker, Fairview, Macomb, and Hilltop. They have dropped 3 in a row coming into tonight. We mentioned 5 letter winners back, and with some wins, they've already eclipsed that win total from last year. It's a group that Kyle Lindsey says is gaining confidence and has matured a bunch from last season. Kyle, of course, is the son of John Lindsey, the ultra-successful head coach at Ottawa Hills. That's a conversation about Fayette and North Central, brought to you by Brian Ford. For all of your new and used vehicle savings, remember Brian Ford, your 7-time President's Award-winning dealer, plus that complete service department. More on the AG Irrigation pregame show on this Monday afternoon as we roll on from Montpelier after these messages.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Winter weather taking a toll on your home? Now's the perfect time to upgrade and get ready for spring. At Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier, you'll find Masonite doors that stand up to the cold, wind, and wear while adding style and security to your home. And keep the chill out with Anderson windows, built for energy efficiency during winter and fresh air, light, and comfort when spring arrives. Whether you're weatherproofing now or planning ahead for spring projects, trust the local experts. Peltz Lumber Company, quality products for every season.
Hello, this is Stacy Sweary with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. In these unsettling times, peace of mind is more important than ever. At Andrews O'Neill & Lowe, we're here to support you with integrity and care, ensuring you have the coverage you need. Whether it's protecting your home, auto, or business, our dedicated team is committed to your peace of mind. Partnering with Auto Owners Insurance, we offer top-tier coverage and exceptional service you can rely on. Experience the comfort of knowing you're protected with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe and Auto Owners Insurance. Visit andrewsoneillandlowe.com or call today.
The Fayette Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Fayette Eagles basketball teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Fayette Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the basketball players in today's game and on your tournament run from the Fayette Athletic Boosters. The Fayette Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of all the Fayette Eagles athletes.
Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers, with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's tonight's game. Fender benders, collisions, and accidents happen every day. But where are you going to go to fix your vehicle? Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance. Batten Stevens works on every type of car, domestic and foreign. Whether you need a small repair or major collision work, Batten Stevens state-of-the-art equipment can handle any job. Free estimates and loaner cars are available too. Batten Stevens Body Shop. Come in with confidence. Drive out with satisfaction. Back out here at the AG Irrigation pregame show in Montpelier as we prep for game one of the doubleheader. And keep in mind there will be a game in between us because what they did here on night number one was Fayette North Central's JV just played. Now we're playing the varsity opening round game, Fayette North Central. Then in between Montpelier Hilltop JV. So the Montpelier Hilltop second game will probably come, the varsity matchup as part of this tournament, probably come close to 7 o'clock or so in game number two. Farmers and Merchant State Bank game changers. Let's start with Fayette. How will they handle that quickness and athleticism of North Central? They have played the game at a little bit different pace this season, but still under control, more under control than they have in the last couple of years at North Central. So will Fayette be able to withstand that? They also need to defend inside as well because there is an athletic post player for North Central in Zach Whitley, so defend the post as well. Jackson Pointer, Tyler Myers have done a really good job scoring the basketball, so they will have to contain them. For North Central tonight, make Fayette uncomfortable. Turn them over. They've been prone to turnovers the last few seasons. Make them uncomfortable when they have the ball offensively. And I think if you're North Central, continue to walk that line of being very, very efficient like you have been and continuing to listen to what head coach Jalen Dancer is coaching them up with. That is your game-changing thoughts brought to you by the Farmers and Merchant State Bank. F&M is your community bank committed to helping individuals, families, farmers, and business owners grow their dreams. From traditional banking to the latest in mobile, our local bankers are ready to help you. Stop into your local F&M or visit fm.bank for more details. Member FDIC. More on the AG Irrigation pregame when we come back.
This is Tammy Bergman with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. At Andrews, we live by a simple principle. Treat others how we want to be treated. This means providing you with the highest level of care, respect, and dedication in every interaction. From personalized insurance solutions to our unwavering support for local causes, our goal is to make you feel valued and protected. We're more than just an insurance agency. We're a part of our community committed to making a positive impact. And with our trusted partner, Auto Owners Insurance, you get top-tier coverage and service. Discover the Andrews O'Neill & Lowe difference. Visit andrewsoneillandlowe.com or call us today because treating you right is at the heart of everything we do.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Huddle up, hometown fans. State Bank is here to help you win big this season. Whether you're driving toward a new home, passing on your savings to the next generation, or making the winning play with a business loan, we say, put us in, coach. Make the switch to State Bank. You'll get the home field advantage for all your financial needs. Loan subject to credit approval, yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender, NMLS 403044.
Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Upgrade your kitchen in style with Direct Link in Bryan and Wasion. Get the KitchenAid 36-inch French door refrigerator for only $14.99. Luxury meets value. Only at Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan and Wasion.
Time to meet the, we will do the starting lineups in just a moment. Want to dive in on some numbers. Cruz Lichtenwald is the leading scorer for Fayette at 13.5 a game. Mason Leininger averaging 9 a game. Wyatt Bieber at 7.5 a game. 5 points per game for Carter Lavender. Ethan Lee getting right around 4 points per game on the season. It is a basketball team that has shot the ball with a little more consistency this year than last year. And as we mentioned, they've already passed their win total of all of last year. So it has been a fine year for them in that capacity. As you look at North Central on the season, it is a basketball team that is scoring 54 points per game on the year. They are committing 16 turnovers per game on the season, shooting 43% from the field, 29% of that from the three-point line, and just 49% at the foul line. So that is something that is going to have to get better as the season goes on. They have their top two scorers in Pointer at 15 a night and Myers at 14 points per game. So those are some kids to keep an eye on as the night rolls on. We will get you the starting lineups and the opening tip from the rail yard when we continue on the AG Irrigation pregame show here on B-Rock Sports.
The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the action is here. High school sports are back, and Bryan Home Center is proud to cheer on our hometown teams all season long. When the game's over, bring that winning spirit home with incredible deals on furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture. Whether it's a recliner for watching the highlights or new flooring for your home turf, Bryan Home Center has you covered. Proud supporter of local athletes, Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan. Stop in today and save big.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles.
The Fayette Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Fayette Eagles basketball teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Fayette Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the basketball players in today's game and on your tournament run from the Fayette Athletic Boosters. The Fayette Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of all the Fayette Eagles athletes.
The holidays are here, and your spending is about to pay off. With the Midwest Community Visa Platinum Rewards credit card, you'll earn points on every purchase, plus triple points on gas and groceries. So go ahead, spread the cheer, fill your cart, and watch your rewards pile up. Make this holiday season a little more rewarding. Apply today at midwestcommunity.org or visit your local branch.
Member NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Whether you need a simple repair or a complete overhaul on your vehicle, Batten Stevens Body Shop is your one-stop shop. Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance is the #1 voted body shop in the region. They're the only FCA, Ford, and GM certified body shop in all of Northwest Ohio. And they are your experts on all makes and models. Batten Stevens Body Shop, Defiance. Come in with confidence, drive out with satisfaction.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
JJ Wins in Holiday City is a proud supporter of all athletes at North Central High School, and they're glad to be a part of tonight's broadcast game. JJ Wins features daily lunch and dinner specials, live entertainment on the weekend, and so much more. Come on out and enjoy a taste of JJ Wins in Holiday City. JJ Wins, proud supporters of the North Central Eagles in tonight's game. Time to meet the Allied Molded Products starting lineup for North Central. This lineup looks like this. It'll be Jackson Pointer, a junior, getting a start, along with Tyler Myers, who's a senior, Zach Whitley, a junior, Kendon Briggle, a junior, and Briggs Pfizer, a sophomore, in the lineup. So, yeah, just one senior starter for this North Central team, who checks in at 5-2. For the Fayette Eagles, coached by Kyle Lindsay, it'll be Mason Leininger, a 6-foot sophomore, Cruz Lichtenwald, a 6'1 junior, Carter Lavender, a 6'2 senior, Wyatt Bieber, a 6'2 junior, and Dane Andrews, a 5'11" senior. Those are your lineups, brought to you by Allied Molded Products, where innovation sparks opportunity since 1958. Three-man crew working this afternoon's opening round game will be Chris Roop, Dan Carnahan, and Max Smeltzer. That'll do it for the AG Irrigation pregame show. Maximize yield, minimize waste, and water when needed. We'll tip it off when we return to Montpelier in just a moment.
Winter weather taking a toll on your home? Now's the perfect time to upgrade and get ready for spring. At Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier, you'll find Masonite doors that stand up to the cold, wind, and wear while adding style and security to your home. And keep the chill out with Anderson windows, built for energy efficiency during winter and fresh air, light, and comfort when spring arrives. Whether you're weatherproofing now or planning ahead for spring projects, trust the local experts. Peltz Lumber Company, quality products for every season.
Coverage tonight also brought to you by Sam's Place in Blakesley, Ohio. If you've ever wanted a Moe's Hopper like you get at Sam's Place, you can grab them locally, including tonight. If you're here in town tonight, you can grab it at the Main Stop location in Montpelier, or Miller's Market in Montpelier, Cookies on Demand in Montpelier, and at Ace Corners Marathon in Montpelier. Make it a part of your New Year's Eve with a Moe's Hopper from Sam's Place. It's Moe's Hoppers on the go, Sam's Place in Blakesley. Wyatt Bieber will jump it up for Fayette. Tyler Myers for North Central, and North Central gets the opening tip. Pointer into the front court to Zach Whitley. A half-court trap from Fayette. North Central handles it around the baseline. Now a kick out to Whitley. Whitley elevates, thought about the elbow jumper, but gave it up now. It's Myers around to Whitley. Whitley, jump stop, nice pass on the inside, muscled up and in for two. Kendon Briggle gets the first basket of the game, and North Central going to go to full court pressure now. Baseball pass up ahead to Dane Andrews. Andrews dumps it down low, and the easy score on the interior for big Carter Lavender, who got inside position. Nice job, Fayette, handling the pressure. It's 2-2. Whitley over to Pfizer. Pfizer circles out in front. It's going to be a 1-3-1 look from Fayette. And the pass for Briggle, too tall, from Jackson Pointer, and will be turned over for the first time. So 1-3-1 trap from Fayette. 1-3-1 zone. Now North Central, 2-2-1 full court pressure, and the pass from Andrews is too tall for Leininger and sails out of bounds for Fayette's first giveaway of the afternoon. They go 1-3-1. Fayette does. Here's Whitley on the far side, just across the timeline. Zach Whitley into the corner. It goes to Pointer. Pointer skip pass over to Myers. Myers gives it to the elbow to Pfizer. Pfizer to the baseline to Kendon Briggle. His pass out to Whitley. Whitley had to climb the ladder. Back door. Briggle found himself wide open a second time, and Kendon Briggle extends it to a 4-2 advantage. So now the box pressure from the Eagles. That pass up the floor by Leininger, intercepted by Myers. Up ahead to Pointer. He feathers it in for the first two for him tonight. And North Central off to a 3-for-3 start from the field as they lead at 6-2. And now North Central turns Fayette over. Leininger up ahead. Whitley lays it in. What a start to this one for North Central. They're getting things off their pressure. They're getting things in their half-court set. They're coming in waves now, and it'll be Wyatt Bieber who was trapped, and Fayette has to take a 30. We'll take a 30 as well. 8-2 start, North Central on top. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in downtown West Unity wants to salute the athletes in tonight's game. At Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place, you can get all of those hardware needs. Paint and window selection, plus other general hardware and home improvement equipment at a locally owned hardware store in downtown West Unity. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in West Unity, saying good luck and the best of luck all season long to tonight's athletes from everyone at Handyman Hardware and Pool Place in West Unity. So timeout had to be taken there by Kyle Lindsay. 3 turnovers here in the opening couple of minutes of play for Fayette. Leininger with it for Fayette. Jump pass to the middle of the floor to Bieber. Bieber over on the wing now and into the hands of Lavender. And Lavender's pass to the corner is intercepted on a drop-down takeaway. Good defense from North Central. Euro step Myers kicks it out. Kendon Briggle drives and kicks. Here's Whitley along the baseline. He finds Pointer from downtown, and he reins in a 3. And North Central remains perfect from the field to start. 5 for 5 shooting. They're up 11-2. Down low, a spin, and Mason Leininger scores it down on the baseline. Nobody has missed from the field yet. Pointer continues that pace. He has 7, and North Central has hit their first 6 shots. Fayette starts 2 for 2, but they have 4 turnovers, trying to withstand this full court pressure that we anticipated from North Central. Trap of the backcourt. It's deflected by Pointer, but it's going to be scooped up by Andrews. Andrews down low to Bieber. Bieber drop step is fouled on the turn and will shoot a pair. That personal foul for the Eagles will be Kendon Briggle's first. So to the free throw line will be Wyatt Bieber for Fayette. Bieber on the season, a 48% free throw shooter for North Central, or for Fayette, I should say. Rattles that one home, though, to make it a 13-5 game. Subbing in for the Fayette Eagles is going to be Ethan Sperling, a 5'2", or 5'10" junior. Second free throw is an air ball short from Bieber and goes out of bounds to North Central. Thane Martin is in for the first time for North Central. This will be Whitley waiting as he crosses midcourt, moving over to the right side. High ball screen from Kendon Briggle. Swings it around to the left corner now to Pointer. Pointer throws it to the post. Now it's Martin with the basketball. Martin gives it up to the baseline. Crossover dribble, jump stop in the lane, and a foul is going to be called on Cruz Lichtenwald. And now free throws. First one is off target, no good. Second free throw, also no good. And the rebound to Fayette. That's their first rebound grab. We haven't had very many rebounds because everybody's making shots so far. Up on the wing, Lavender into the corner and a trap, and trying to squeeze through the trap is Bieber, and he had it poked away and knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Fayette Eagles. 4:38 to play in the first. 13-5 North Central on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Ball comes in for Fayette to Bieber. Bieber shovels it off now to Leininger. Into the corner now and on the baseline to Lavender, and a charge on Lavender. That'll be his first foul, and already 5 turnovers here for Fayette in the early going. 5 turnovers, and they're 2 for 2 from the field. They're just not getting enough shots. Meanwhile, North Central remains 6 for 6 in the first 3.5 minutes. In the front court, North Central has it now. Jump pass into the corner. Pointer has it. He has 7 of those 13. Pointer throws it around now. Kendon Briggle on the wing, right side of the floor. Now a reset for North Central. Crossover, jump stop in the lane, and North Central gives it up for a second time. Here's Leininger going in the lane. Leininger turns and collides with a North Central Eagle. Kick out now for 3, no good. There's our first miss, but an offensive rebound grab by Fayette, and a charge is going to be called. Going way too aggressively into the lane is Mason Leininger, and now 6 turnovers for the Fayette Eagles. And we have a North Central sub, Alex St. John, is coming in for North Central. So St. John is on for the first time. It'll be brought in to Whitley, who will walk it up. Whitley, a junior. He has one field goal so far and an assist. Directs traffic on the right side of the floor. Being guarded by Sperling. Picks his dribble up with the elbow. Lofts it over to Briggle. Briggle to the foul line off a couple of bounces. Kick out to Whitley. Jump pass over the top. Rise and fire. 3 is good for Pointer. And North Central is 7 for 7 to start this game. They lead 16-5. Sperling, bounce pass near side to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald snaps it cross court now to Xander Johnston, who just came in. Johnston throws a lazy pass over the top, picked off by North Central and Pointer. Pointer's had himself a first quarter double-figure scoring already, and now a push and a foul going to be called on Xander Johnston of Fayette. Beg your pardon, it'll be Cruz Lichtenwald for his second foul. 4 team fouls now have been called on Fayette here in the opening quarter. 3:20 mark left. Inbounds to Martin. Martin gives it up right side to Briggle. Briggle comes back to Thane Martin, top of the key. 16-5 North Central, and now it's lost on the dribble drive by Martin. Releasing it ahead now. Whitley challenging the shot beautifully, and after the miss, Fayette does get the offensive rebound. And then it was deflected out of bounds, and it will be off of it's off Fayette. North Central has the basketball. So you have to give that a turnover. They had the rebound. That's 8 opening quarter turnovers here for Fayette. North Central doesn't have a rebound yet because Fayette's either turned it over or they've made shots. Here's Whitley out in front. Whitley hands to Martin. Martin, top of the key now to St. John, and a traveling violation, and now creeping up. That's 4 turnovers on North Central. So to be inbounded in the backcourt by Lichtenwald, who has stayed in there with his 2 fouls. He reverses it to Sperling. North Central in their zone. At the high post now, it's Bieber. Bieber's pass over the top goes to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald out at the volleyball spiking line, bounces it around to Sperling. Sperling crashes in, and we're going to get another offensive foul. 9 turnovers, and a third of them have been against Fayette with charges. Out of bounds to North Central. It'll be brought up right to left by Whitley. Whitley into the front court. 3 of the 4 teams here above 500. North Central's 5-2, Hilltop 4-2, Montpelier 6-1. And now we get a North Central giveaway along the baseline. Stepping on the inline was, no, they get a foul. Beg your pardon. Foul will be on Logan Clark for North Central. That's his first. 7 for 7 from the field for North Central as they lead 16-5, coming down on 2 minutes to play in this first quarter. Out in front it goes now to Lichtenwald. In the lane, the teardrop is good from 8 feet. Cruz Lichtenwald. 16-7 now. North Central with some pace bringing it up the floor. Right side wing now with it is St. John. St. John around the key on the left side of the lane. Picks it up, now lofts it down on the low block. Whitley loads up. His shot is blocked. There's your first miss of the game for North Central. It came at the 1:45 mark. Far side of the floor now, Sperling for Fayette. Sperling, bounce pass around to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald against this 2-3 from North Central. Skip pass over to Andrews. Back to Lichtenwald. Triple try is no good. Rebound North Central for their first rebound. Whitley ahead to Martin. Martin with a kick out. Pointer, heat check, and he is still on fire. Another 3. And it is 19-7. Have a quarter, Jackson Pointer, as we get a foul called in the Fayette front court. It's going to go on St. John, his first, team's third. Back in for Fayette, Carter Lavender. Three threes in the quarter for Jackson Pointer. 13 opening quarter points, and it's 19-7 North Central. Bounce pass out in front now. With it is Leininger. Dumps it down low. That was to Wyatt Bieber. And now the pass is deflected. Carter Lavender tracks it down. He'll scoop it over to Leininger. Leininger left of the lane. Leininger into the corner. Lichtenwald deep three, and he bottoms it. Fayette trying to shoot their way back into this with under 45 seconds to play. Fayette has been 4 for 7 from the field. They just have 9 turnovers. Myers into the corner. Pointer again from downtown. Incredible quarter. 16 and 4 threes. And it's 22-10 North Central. 25 seconds left in the first quarter. Now the lefty, Lavender, air ball 3. Rebound North Central. Here's Myers in transition. Out to Pointer. Pointer shows the ball, and then his shot is rejected out of bounds. The block goes to Carter Lavender. It stays with North Central, and they have time, 11 seconds to shoot. 22-10 North Central, 11.6. Baseline right to Pointer. Pointer, top of the key to Myers. Myers on the left point gets a high ball screen from Clark. 3-2. Ball is taken away by Leininger on the far side, and they will not get a shot off, though. 22-10 North Central. The quarter belonged to the Eagles, and individually it belonged to Jackson Pointer. Back for quarter 2 when we return.
Hi, it's Nick Toole from Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Wasion. Everyday comfort shouldn't be a challenge. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress is Northwest Ohio's lift chair headquarters, and we believe everyone deserves to sit and stand with ease, safety, and dignity. If you or someone you care for is facing mobility issues, discover the life-changing difference of Ultra Comfort and Lazy Boy lift chairs. These aren't just chairs, they're personalized support systems, crafted to ease pain, reduce strain, and bring back independence. Imagine relaxing after a long day, adjusting your chair at the push of a button with pressure-free reclining and gentle lift assistance. Whether it's reading a book, watching TV, or just finding that perfect cozy position, we've got a chair that fits just right. Come see us at Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in the Wasion Plaza and try one of our 29 in-stock lift chairs. Feel the difference, because comfort should never come with compromise, and care starts with the right chair. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress, where comfort meets compassion.
9 for 11 from the field. How does that grab you if you're a North Central fan or just a basketball fan? And 4 for 4 from deep. Fayette 50% at 4 of 8, 1 for 4 from 3, but 9 turnovers for the Eagles, 6 for North Central. So neither coach going to like the turnovers. Here is Lavender along the baseline. Flips it out now on the wing to Dane Andrews. Fayette possession, by the way, as we open this second quarter. 22-10 North Central. 2-3 from North Central. Here is Lavender over the top. Lichtenwald from just in front of the bleachers. No good for 3. Rebound, though, and then it's turned over by North Central on an outlet. With the basketball now into the corner. A reset. Dane Andrews gives to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald, top of the circle. Around the horn it goes. 3 ball on the way is no good from Leininger. And on the board, we are going to get a foul on the turn. It's going to be on the box out on St. John, his second. Out of bounds. Jumper for 3. Good for Fayette. That is Mason Leininger from downtown drilling the 3. He has 5, and they're within 9. 22-13, North Central on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. Fayette is going with a 2-3, and now on a push-off, Wyatt Bieber, I believe, going to pick up the foul. Trying to shove his way through a defender. Zach Whitley back in for North Central. Talon Reinbold is in as well. He's a junior. It'll be Whitley along the baseline. A minute into this second quarter, 22-13 North Central. Winner of this game plays the winner of our late game tonight, which is around 7 between Montpelier and Hilltop. If you're just tuning in, it's the first ever Buckeye Border Holiday Tournament. Give and go. Nice look. Myers into Whitley. Good ball movement around to a 3 for Pointer, and he finally misfires. But an offensive rebound by the Eagles and a reset now. Whitley wants a high ball screen, and we're going to get a foul called on that high ball screen against North Central. So It will go over to North Central. It will go over to Fayette after the North Central foul. Trying to handle this 2-3, and they have not done a great job with those 9 turnovers. Now along the baseline, Lavender, a couple of pump fakes and a finish on the inside. And now a timeout, Jalen Dancer and North Central. 22-15, good little mini run here for for Fayette to get it to within 7. We'll be right back.
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say that, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game. North Central basketball out of the timeout. It'll be brought up by Whitley. Anton Hegler is in. He's the young man that just picked up the foul. Along the baseline, it's Reinbold into Hegler, who hits the little shorty. And Anton Hegler with a deuce. And it is 24-15. It's a little spurt there by North Central, or by Fayette, to get them back into this. Top of the circle now, launching a 3. Lichtenwald off target for Fayette. Loose ball rebound to Tyler Myers. Myers up the floor through the hands of Whitley. Did he slam it off of a Fayette Eagle in Leininger? No, he didn't. That's 9 turnovers now on North Central. It was 22-10 North Central after 1. But now it's back to a 9-point game and a chance for Fayette to creep closer. Leininger down low to Lavender. Lavender fade away in the paint is no good. The big fella couldn't get it to go. Pointer with a rebound and now on the push. Pointer spun right into a Fayette Eagle and a jump ball. Great job by Dane Andrews to be there, hold his ground and get a tie-up, but the arrow keeps it with North Central. 24-15 North Central, 5:24 to play in the first half of basketball. Hegler top of the key. Over to the high right side now to Pointer. Pointer crossing over a couple of times, gets it middle of the floor, now to the baseline to Reinbold. Reinbold dumps it on the interior to Myers. It's poked free by Wyatt Bieber, and that'll be a 10th North Central turnover now. Here's Cruz Lichtenwald. Up the floor to Leininger. Jumper is good for 2. Mason Leininger with 7. And it's his 7-point game. This is as close as Fayette has been. So they weathered the 9 for 11 shooting from North Central in the first quarter. Kick into the corner to Reinbold. Reinbold dumps it into Myers. Myers back into the corner, this time to Whitley. Hangs, gets glass, and scores. Zach Whitley for a deuce. He has 4 on the game. Pointer, if you're just joining us, 16 in the opening quarter. 26-17 North Central. Up ahead, Lavender on the baseline. He comes diagonally out to Lichtenwald. Bounce pass down on the inside. And the finish down on the baseline for Wyatt Bieber. Got great positioning inside of Whitley. 26-19 North Central. Counting down towards 4 to play. Myers to the rim on a move on an attack. It's no good. Rebound grabbed by by Carter Lavender for Fayette. Lavender now has it in the front court. Bounce pass down low. Anton Hegler kicked it out of bounds. So now we get wholesale subs. Kendon Briggle back in for North Central, while Xander Johnston and Ethan Sperling return for Fayette. Also back in is Alex St. John for North Central. Midway through the second, 26-19 North Central over Fayette. Winner of this gets the winner of the late game tonight between Montpelier and Hilltop. Montpelier-Hilltop JV is next, then the varsity game. And a kick basketball by Whitley. Both these teams have been 2-3 half-court defense. Box pressure from North Central. 1-3-1 pressure full court from Hilltop. Or from Fayette, I beg your pardon. Off the inbounds, rising up, air ball on the 3, Sperling. Rebound to Pointer. Up ahead to Whitley, who loads up and scores. Zach Whitley with a half dozen. And it's 28-19 North Central. Now Whitley off the lob on the pass. Almost came away with a steal and breakaway, but Fayette able to reclaim it. In the lane now, it's Bieber. Bieber out to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald surveys the 2-3. Maneuvers on the dribble to the high right side. Lichtenwald crossing over, and we're going to get a hold on Talon Reinbolt for North Central. And Reinbolt will have his first. 3 fouls on North Central in this second quarter, 1 on Fayette. It's a 28-19 North Central lead. Elevating on an elbow jumper, it's Brick City, that time from Leininger, and it's going to be out of bounds. We have a foul on Fayette on Wyatt Bieber. It was going to be off North Central, out of bounds, but Bieber commits the offensive foul on a push. 10 turnovers for North Central, 9 for Fayette. Rebounds, North Central with the advantage. Shooting has cooled off a little bit. North Central still, though, 3 for 5 from the field in this quarter, but up 28-19. And along the baseline, Pointer has it ripped away for an 11th giveaway. Now they've surpassed what Fayette did in turnovers in the first half and almost got it back. Coverage tonight also being brought to you by the Quality Inn in Holiday City, which we'll tell you more about at a dead ball here. And their big New Year's Eve celebration Wednesday. Lichtenwald for 3, no good. Long rebound tracked down by Fayette and Leininger, and now a reset. Leininger out in front. Leininger over to the left wing to Sperling. Sperling inside scores it for his first 2 of the night. 28-21 North Central on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 2.5 to play in the first half. Top of the circle, here's St. John. He gives it up Reinbolt into the corner. Short corner entry now to Kendon Briggle on a give and go. Back to Pointer, no good. Off the heel. And the rebound on the inside, Wyatt Bieber for Fayette. Now to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald up the floor to Leininger. Leininger behind the back. Bounce pass over to Lichtenwald. Dribble drive and kick along the baseline. Muscled up, no good by Xander Johnston. Rebound North Central. Whitley in transition. Hop stop in the lane and count it. Great finish by Zach Whitley, and now an and one opportunity coming up with 2 minutes to play in the first half. 30-21 our score. North Central on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Coming back in will be Briggs Pfizer for North Central. Meanwhile, Carter Lavender and Dane Andrews return for Fayette. Whitley's and one free throw off the heel, off the iron a second time, and then it actually on the second bounce. Well, on the first bounce, coming down on the second time, hit the support, and now we have a timeout on the floor. 2:02 left, first half. 30-21 our score. North Central leads Fayette on B-Rock Sports.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
As promised, coverage tonight also brought to you by the Quality Inn, where their black and white New Year's Eve celebration is happening on Wednesday night. VIP guests for 2 for $450, standard guests for 2 for $400, and a party ticket for $75 for 1. Phone 419-485-5555 or 567-550-1707 and spend your New Year's Eve celebration at the Quality Inn in Holiday City. Out of the timeout, Fayette basketball. It'll be Lavender who will shuffle it out to Lichtenwald for a triple, no good. Reinbolt the rebound for North Central. Reinbold up the left side. Pointer, 16 in the opening quarter. They've held him scoreless here in the second, so a great adjustment by Fayette. Pfizer around the horn to the right side to Briggle. Now in the lane to Reinbold, who posted up, misfires off glass. Lavender the rebound for Fayette. 30-21 it remains, North Central. 1:18 to go in the half. Bounce pass to Lichtenwald. Around now against the 2-3 to Lavender, and then turned over by Fayette. They had 9 in the opening quarter. That's just their first turnover here, but it's given right back as Pointer fumbled it away getting into the lane. 12 North Central turnovers. Bulling his way to the basket. Leininger high off the window, no good. Loose ball rebound to Pfizer and North Central. Ahead to Whitley. Whitley on the foul line. Now to the baseline to Kendon Briggle. Briggle spin move, flips it back out to Reinbold, now to Whitley. Under 40 seconds to play in the first half. Whitley to Reinbold, baseline left. Pointer, down on the low block to Briggle. Kick out, Reinbold triple. That's too strong, no good. And the rebound to Fayette. Up ahead now, will Fayette hold for one with 25 seconds left. Leininger in the half court. Lavender. Around it goes. Andrews down low. Lavender muscled it up and left it short. No good. Has his own rebound, though, and then lost the handle. And now it's a scramble for the loose ball. Great job by Pointer. Saves it ahead. Whitley tries to save it. Ball is all over the place and knocked all the way into the backcourt, out of bounds. It's going to be off Fayette, and North Central will have one more crack at it. 3.7. Plenty of time to get a shot off here. Pfizer into Whitley, races ahead, and a charge on Zach Whitley with 1.1 to go here in the first half. That's his first foul. Bieber and Lichtenwald, 2 each for Fayette. St. John, 2 for North Central. 1.1 now for Fayette. 2-on-2 pressure from the North Central Eagles. Lichtenwald up to midcourt. It's a launch, and it's no good by Bieber for 3 at the horn. Well, a great start for North Central, but a good recovery by Fayette to hang in this one. We go to our main stops halftime show. 30-21, North Central leads Fayette. It's Holiday Hoops from Montpelier on B-Rock Sports.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends and a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Looking for everything you need for your home, farm, and furry friends? Stop by Eden Farmers Co-op, your neighborhood country store with locations in Eden, Edgerton, and Montpelier. They've got it all. Pet supplies, animal food, bird food, outdoor products, and a full line of Land O'Lakes feed and seed treatments. Need grain storage, fertilizer, or soil sampling? They've got you covered. Plus, don't forget their top-notch feed mill services. Eden Farmers Co-op, serving your community with quality and care. Stop by today. Eden Farmers Co-op, your partner in the field and at home.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Andy Briggle back with you at the Rail Yard in Montpelier as we start the main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime show. It's 30-21, North Central leading Fayette. Let's recap the scoring, and what a start to this one for North Central. They hit their first 7 shots from the field, went 9 for 11 from the field in that first quarter. Still was 4 for 9 in the second quarter, but that's got them off to a good start. In this one, they led by double figures, and now it's 30-21 at the break. The benefactor of that great start, Jackson Pointer, 16 first-half points. In fact, 16 first-quarter points for Jackson Pointer. Zach Whitley scored 8. Kendon Briggle finished with 4. For Fayette in the opening half, Mason Leininger, 7. Cruz Lichtenwald, 5. Carter Lavender, 4. Wyatt Bieber, 3. And Ethan Sperling finished with 2. Shooting the basketball back to North Central, they were still 13 of 20 from the field in that first half for a sizzling 65%, 4 for 6 from the three-point line. Fayette was 9 for 25. They really came down in that second quarter when they shot just 5 of 17. 9 of 25 from the field for 36%, 2 for 12 from the three-point line. Free throws, North Central, we didn't have many. North Central 0 for 1. Fayette was 1 for 2 at the foul line. Rebounds were dead even at 10 apiece. Way too many turnovers for both teams. 13 committed by North Central, and they have the lead by 11, and 11 for Fayette. Halftime score, 30-21. Fayette trailing North Central as we continue from the Rail Yard on B-Rock Sports.
Hi, it's Dick Toole from Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Waseon. Have you ever tried sleeping on a mattress so bad even your dog wouldn't nap on it? Yeah, we've been there. Backaches, cranky mornings, and coffee that just doesn't work hard enough. At Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Waseon, we believe furniture should fit your life, not fight it. Whether you need a Lazy Boy sofa or recliner for movie marathons or a comfortable White Dove or Serta mattress that doesn't attack your spine, we've got you covered. Sleep better, sit longer, smile more. Your body and your Netflix binge will thank you. And don't worry, we're local, right here in Waseon. So pop into our 15,000 square foot showroom to find your perfect fit today. Tell us the radio sent you, and we might even laugh at your jokes. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress, so comfy you'll stop visiting your in-laws.
For 5 days only, Jim Schmidt Chevrolet in Hicksville is offering you great savings. What a perfect way to end the year. If you've been wanting to try a new Chevrolet and witness why so many people are making the switch, come see everyone at Jim Schmidt Chevrolet for the end-of-year sale happening now. Get a free $25 gas card with any new vehicle test drive. December 26th, 27th, 29th, 30th, and 31st. 5 days only. What a way to end the year. It's the end of year sale going on now at Jim Schmidt Chevrolet in Hicksville.
The Fayette Athletic Boosters would like everyone to know how proud they are of the Fayette Eagles basketball teams, both the girls and the boys. They always work very hard, putting their heart into every game they play. The Fayette Athletic Boosters will always be proud of them and will always support them. Good luck to all the basketball players in today's game and on your tournament run from the Fayette Athletic Boosters. The Fayette Athletic Boosters are proud supporters of all the Fayette Eagles athletes.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
JJ Wins in Holiday City is a proud supporter of all athletes at North Central High School, and they're glad to be a part of tonight's broadcast game. JJ Wins features daily lunch and dinner specials, live entertainment on the weekend, and so much more. Come on out and enjoy a taste of JJ Wins in Holiday City. JJ Wins, proud supporters of the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
Welcome back. We're getting ready to start the second half here in just a moment. Andy Briggle, happy you could be with us here. Happy New Year to you on this Monday before New Year's, final Monday of 2025. Our halftime show has been brought to you by the Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Always open when you need them. The Main Stops of Northwest Ohio. Your best stop is always a Main Stop. 30-21, our halftime score. North Central leads Fayette. We start the second half when we return.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers, with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game.
Fayette basketball as we open the second half, and a lackadaisical pass, and then it ends up being a turnover as Carter Lavender had it taken away in the 2-3, and a finish by Zach Whitley at the rim, and it is 32-21 North Central. There's that full court pressure again from the Eagles, falling back into the 2-3. Lavender touch pass in the lane to Wyatt Bieber, who had it knocked free and out of bounds. It'll stay with Fayette. Mason Leininger, Cruz Lichtenwald, Carter Lavender, Wyatt Bieber, Dane Andrews for Fayette. Jackson Pointer, Tyler Myers, Zach Whitley, Kendon Briggle starting the second half, and Briggs Pfizer. And actually also part of that was getting the arm as well on Bieber. And Bieber is at the line to shoot two as that foul goes on Tyler Myers for North Central, his first. Second one is in and out, no good. Lavender, great job tapping it to himself to get the rebound, works in the lane, and he's fouled. I believe they may have gotten Kendon Briggle on the slap down. Nope, they got Pfizer instead. So 2 free throws now for Carter Lavender. Fayette 2 for 4 from the foul line tonight. First free throw is good. Lavender has 5. It's 32-23. North Central just underway in the second half. Buckeye Border Holiday Tournament, the first one. Montpelier hosting this year. They'll rotate it around. Second free throw, no good. Pointer up for the rebound, and now will bring it himself. Pointer left to right. The late game of tonight is Montpelier Hilltop. Then tomorrow, more traditional. Consolation game close to 6, followed by the championship game tomorrow night. Myers with a one-on-one down to the baseline, lost the dribble out of bounds, and that'll be a 14th North Central giveaway. 12 committed by Fayette. They get into their 2-2-1 full court pressure, but North Central got beat deep, and great hands that time by Jackson Pointer to strip it away from Carter Lavender. Blocked it away and out of bounds, and it's off Pointer, and it will stay with Fayette. Left side inbounds to Leininger. Leininger out now to Lavender. Against the 2-3, around, juggled a bit by Bieber. Got it back, gives to Lichtenwald. Nice no look inside. Bieber, he missed the layup. Off the terrific give and go. The rebound to Kendon Briggle. Outlet ahead to Whitley. Feathers it over the top and into the hands of Pointer, who lost the handle. And dug out by Fayette. Great job by Andrews getting on the deck for it. Lichtenwald to Andrews. Around to Leininger. Leininger on the right point. Leininger to the right side wing now to Bieber. Back to Leininger. Flashing high Lavender, and he's pushed from behind. And that foul will be Pfizer's second. And both of them here in the first minute and a half of the third quarter. Here's Leininger. Around to Lavender. Now on the wing it goes to Bieber. Bieber to Lichtenwald. Trap on him. Releasing it inside, though, and spinning it off glass for 2, Wyatt Bieber. He has 6, I beg your pardon, and it's 32-25. Fayette trying to continue to chip away to get back into this. Pointer on a give and go, or a pick and roll, I should say, and it's intercepted by Dane Andrews. He held his ground and got the pilfer from North Central. Now the runner by Leininger. No, the follow is up and in, though, and it's good for 2 by Lavender. And a timeout, and Fayette's as close as they've been since the beginning. 32-27, North Central's lead dwindled to 5. This is B-Rock Sports.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
Huddle up, hometown fans. State Bank is here to help you win big this season. Whether you're driving toward a new home, passing on your savings to the next generation, or making the winning play with a business loan, we say, put us in, coach. Make the switch to State Bank. You'll get the home field advantage for all your financial needs. Loan subject to credit approval, yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 403044.
Out of the timeout, it is North Central basketball as that lead has been cut to 5. Myers gets a high screen, gives it up on the right side to Pointer, slashes his way inside, now to Briggle, to Pfizer. Drop step, kick, take it away. Kick back now to Briggle. Briggle, dribble, drive, off glass for 2. Kendon Briggle with 6. North Central has hit their first 2 from the field, sandwiched around 3 turnovers, and it's 34-27 Eagles. That's North Central's Eagles. Up the floor now, trying to find Bieber on a no-look, and it's turned over against the pressure, but North Central gives it right back, and so does Fayette. So we exchange a multitude of turnovers. We're not quite 3 minutes in. Alex St. John and Talon Reinbolt are in for North Central for the first time in the second half. Myers will bring it up for North Central. 34-27 North Central on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. 5:10 to play in the third. Reinbolt into the corner to Pointer. Down low to Briggle. Kick out now to Reinbolt. Left point to Pointer. Pointer gives it up to Briggle. Now high left side to Reinbolt. Snaps it to the baseline. St. John mishandles it, tries to save it, and does so into Lavender's hands for Fayette. Now Lichtenwald up ahead. Lichtenwald on the right side on the wing. Now to Andrews. Dane Andrews gives it up. Leininger strokes a 3 that's an air ball, and then a save attempt by Fayette is into North Central's hands to Myers. Pointer back to Myers in the lane. His shot partially blocked, and it will be out of bounds off Fayette. It was an air ball that ended up kind of ricocheting off Carter Lavender for Fayette. 34-27 North Central. 4:33 to play in the third. Got some perspiration on the floor that somebody's going to go out there and take care of. Hey, after the game tonight, don't forget to stop by Miller's Market in Montpelier, Ace Corners, Marathon, any of those locations. There are 14 total locations where you can find the Moe's Hoppers to go. Taste one this New Year's Eve by stopping at any one of those 14 locations for your Moe's Hopper on the go from Sam's Place in Blakesley. Delicious. Grab one for your New Year's Eve party. Foul on Kendon Briggle is his second. Carter Lavender is at the line. This is all after North Central turned it over. Lavender knocks down the free throw. 6 turnovers in the half. 19 for the game for North Central. 34-28 advantage for North Central. Lavender long on the second one. Myers for the rebound for the Eagles of North Central. And up the floor intended for Reinbold, knocked away by Leininger and out of bounds. Checking in, Xander Johnston for Carter Lavender for Fayette. Myers brings it into Pointer. Right back now. And into the half-court offense. Getting a high screen. Pointer thought about a three. Goes to St. John. His pass is picked off. And on the interception, Leininger is going to be fouled by Reinbold. So Fayette now starting to turn North Central over more and more regularly. Mason Leininger has 7 and shoots now for points 8 and 9. His first attempt is good. (34-29). 8 for Mason Leininger. Logan Clark is back in for North Central. Back in because he did play limited time in the first half. 2 for 2. It's 34-30 now. North Central started this game hitting their first 7 and 9 of 11 for the first quarter, building a double-digit lead. It's been reduced to 4. Reinbold to Pointer from downtown. No good for 3. Rebound, Lichtenwald. Make it Bieber up high. Now Lichtenwald cross court to Mason Leininger. Leininger with a one-on-one move. Defender fell back. Shot off glass, no good. Offensive rebound, and Whitley commits the foul just as Dane Andrews was grabbing the board for Fayette. And it's going to be Andrews on the line because North Central has 5 team fouls. And they did not give it to Whitley. They gave it to St. John, which will be his 3rd foul. So now 2 free throws for Dane Andrews, who has not scored tonight. And a big chance here for Fayette. With 3.5 to go in the third, they have no fouls on their side, and North Central has 5. So if they can be aggressive and in attack mode, second one no good, Whitley the rebound, they can take advantage of this free throw opportunity. Clark around to St. John. St. John out in front to Whitley. Whitley gets a screen from Clark. Whitley continues around into the corner to St. John. Short corner entry to Reinbold. Good ball movement out. Whitley shot fake from a 3 to an elbow jumper. It's no good. And we're going to get a foul on the closeout on Xander Johnston for Fayette. And Zach Whitley goes to the line. He's attempted North Central's only free throw tonight, and he'll get a pair here. 34-31 North Central. This is as close as Fayette has been since the beginning. Whitley short on the free throw. Back in for Fayette, Carter Lavender in place of Xander Johnston. Whitley to shoot one more. Again, the winner of this game gets the winner of Montpelier and Hilltop. There's a JV game in between these two tonight. Second one is good, flipped over the rim for Whitley. 9 for him. 11 for him, beg your pardon. And it's 35-31. North Central with the lead. Here's Lichtenwald out at the volleyball line. Continues over to the right side wing. Pointer is closing out on him. North Central trying to dig in here defensively. Now on the wing left side, it's Bieber. Bieber off the bounce to Leininger. Leininger throws a skip pass around to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald hands it off to Lavender, putting it on the deck, and a hand check on Reinbold. And there you go, another foul committed. And Lavender back to the line. 2 for 4 at the line tonight. That foul is number 3 on Reinbold. Reinbold and St. John have 3. They're from North Central. They are the only players in this game with 3 fouls. Lavender rattles in the free throw. 35-32 North Central with 2:49 remaining. Xander Johnston back in for Fayette. Reinbold sits, and Thane Martin, a sophomore, reports in for North Central. Lavender 2 for 2 this time. And Fayette is within a pair. 35-33. 2:40 left in the third. Here's Martin weaving into the hands of St. John. Now Whitley turns the corner, gets downhill. It's a blocking foul on Carter Lavender. And that means 2 free throws for Zach Whitley. So tomorrow night, our final 2 games of 2025, consolation and championship game, starting close to 6. We should probably be on the air 5:40, 5:45, give or take. Whitley shoots 2. And then no game on Friday, Saturday game, final, well, not final early start time, probably, but final one for a while. 4 o'clock JV game, Bryan Montpelier boys basketball rivalry renewed. They picked it back up last year. Montpelier won a good one in Bryan. 4 o'clock JV, so we should be on the air 5 to 5:15 on Saturday with the pregame. Second one by Whitley is also down and through. He has 13, 37-33. Here comes North Central with some pressure now, three-quarter court. Lichtenwald over the top for Lavender. It was tipped away. I think it's going to be off St. John, and it is. Alex St. John got the deflection. So from the wing, Cruz Lichtenwald to toss it in now. Flashing high, it's Bieber. Bieber at the volleyball spiking line, now to the middle of the floor. Pointer closes out on him. North Central has gotten out of their zone. They are man. Lavender on the left point. Lavender top of the key. Hands it off now to Lichtenwald. Back to Lavender. Lavender along the baseline, nowhere to go. Feathers it to Bieber. Bieber bulls his way to the basket. Do we get a charge? We did. That'll be on Bieber, his third. That is the 15th turnover on the game for Fayette. Bieber, the first Fayette Eagle to get to 3 fouls. North Central left to right now. Here they come. Up 37-33 on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Under 2 to go in the third. St. John top of the circle. Gives to Pointer. Pointer, couple of crossovers. Backdoor kick basketball. The backdoor cut was happening. The kick came from Carter Lavender, as Pointer could not get it through the painted area on the bounce pass. Whitley lofting it in now to St. John. St. John top of the circle, gives it up to Pointer. Pointer circles it now to Clark. Clark above the foul line to Whitley. Whitley, bounce pass back to Logan Clark. Drop step, got a good look, and then it's blocked from behind. Loose change grabbed by Fayette, and now the Fayette Eagles come away with it. That was just the 5th shot attempt for North Central in this quarter. The runner is no good by Leininger. Offensive rebound, Fayette. They have 4 of those in this quarter. None for North Central. They'll reset out in front, Dane Andrews. Andrews gives now to Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald guarded by Martin. Couple of choices for high ball screens. Goes right. Gives it up now to Bieber. Bieber slashes into the lane. Not going to go, off glass. Whitley the rebound for North Central, now on a hard push. And Whitley, is it an off arm? No, it's going to be a block on Mason Leininger. His second foul of the night. It's after 5. We can say night now. A minute to go in the third. 37-33 North Central on our Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Anton Hegler comes back in for North Central. It'll be North Central basketball. Here's Whitley going over to the left, gives it up to Pointer. Pointer comes right wing. In the lane now, Whitley with a good cut, good find by Pointer, and 1 for Zach Whitley. Body control This has been a third quarter taken over by Zach Whitley. That foul will be number 3 on Carter Lavender. And Whitley can't hit the free throw. Andrews the rebound of the miss by Fayette. Up ahead, Mason Leininger. Far side to Lichtenwald. 40 seconds to play in the third. 39-33, North Central. Here's Lavender. Backside cut, muscled up and in nicely by Cruz Lichtenwald. Pretty bounce pass by Carter Lavender, going high to low. Wrap around and down to St. John. Pointer with a good look, and St. John is going to be fouled and will shoot 2. The Fayette foul will be Mason Leininger's third. 4th, I beg your pardon, I missed one. So Leininger, the first player to get to 4 fouls. St. John has not scored tonight. Shoots 2 for North Central, in and out on the first. And they're playing basketball at the Bob Fisher Classic in Swanton. I believe this is boys. 30-25, Delta leads Ottawa Hills. Free throw is good by St. John. He has his first point of the game, and it's 40-35 North Central. Against the full court pressure now, Lichtenwald up ahead. It's deflected nicely by North Central. The deflection by St. John. And now the miss on the inside. And the rebound, Fayette transitioning the other way. Lavender going to be fouled and have a shot at a three-point play. Carter Lavender beat everybody up the floor, and Pointer gets his first with 7 seconds. Lavender has had a nice night. He has 12. Shoots for number 13 here with the conventional three-point play. It's 40-38 now as he hits the and one. North Central has time. 6, 5. St. John at the top of the key and all the way through the lane. Drops it off. Hegler left it short. No good. And that'll do it for the third quarter of play. A good one here in our opener of the Buckeye Border Tournament. North Central leads Fayette 40-38 on V-Rock Sports.
The North Central Athletic Boosters would like to thank our student athletes for their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and on the court this season. They know how much hard work and dedication the players put into every practice and game, and the North Central Athletic Boosters are proud to be supporters. The North Central Boosters also want to give a big thanks to the parents and loyal Eagle fans. Play hard, play proud, and go Eagles.
Friday nights are all about hometown pride, and Bryan Home Center is proud to support our local high school athletes this season. Just like your team fights hard under the lights, Bryan Home Center is working hard to bring you the best in furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture with savings that make every home a winner. So whether you're cheering from the bleachers or relaxing at home after the game, Bryan Home Center has the comfort and style you need. Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan, supporting the community, supporting the teams, and supporting you.
Andy Briggle back with you as we head to the fourth here on a Monday evening on V-Rock 100.9. Game 1 of the Buckeye Border Holiday Tournament, the inaugural event. 3 of 8 in the quarter for North Central, shooting 4 of 11 for Fayette. 5 turnovers for Fayette, 7 committed by North Central. So those issues continue for both teams. Jump shot on the way is good, and it's a 3 for North Central and Alex St. John, his first field goal of the second half, and now a violation on Fayette. Cruz Lichtenwald stepped over the end line, and so the basketball goes back over to North Central. The 2-point spread at the end of 3, the closest Fayette had been since the beginning. St. John down low on the block. Swallowed up defensively, tosses it out now. Martin launches a 3, that's no good. Rebound Fayette, coming out of the pack with it was Ethan Sperling, and now the ball is deflected away, saved by North Central, but to Sperling. He hangs in the air for a 5-footer, that's no good. Rebound of the miss to Whitley, who's been good on the glass for North Central, as well as the point production. Martin on the right point for North Central. Now to the baseline to Pointer. He still has not scored since the 16 in the first quarter, but he did get North Central off and grooving, 4 of them from downtown. But Fayette has adjusted well. They just haven't adjusted to Whitley. Jump stop on the right side. A little scoop to the hoop, no good from Pointer. He was kind of trapped, had nowhere to go, but then Hegler on the offensive glass for the first North Central offensive rebound. He gets his second field goal of the night, and now a trip to the foul line, and that's number 4 on Carter Lavender. Leininger and Lavender with 4 each for Fayette. We have a few players with 3 on both sides. Hegler does not hit the free throw. Rebound of the miss by Sperling. Jump pass to the right, Lichtenwald. Along the baseline, Lichtenwald. He gives it up now to Bieber. Bieber slices through, flip shot, no good off glass. Hegler the rebound for North Central. Now out ahead to St. John. St. John top the circle. St. John turns the corner, jump stop, and then fouled on the way up down low. And Carter Lavender, I believe, has just fouled out with 6:34 remaining. He has. And Lavender will finish with 13. So his night is done. Xander Johnston will replace him. To the foul line now will be Alex St. John to shoot a pair. 45-38 North Central here on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard with 6:34 remaining. St. John knocks down the first free throw. He's 2 for 3 at the foul line tonight. Second one, no good. Fayette snags the rebound. Here's Lichtenwald with a basketball. Lichtenwald, drive and kick now to Bieber. Bieber doesn't have a dribble anymore, gives it up now to Johnston, and his pass through the lane is too high and sails out of bounds. 7 turnovers in the second half, 18 on the night for Fayette. North Central has committed 20 turnovers. Mason Leininger back on the floor. North Central will send Reinbolt back in, give Whitley a blow here with still plenty of time left, 6:20 to go. 46-38. North Central with the lead on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Here's Myers at the foul line. Gives it up now to Martin. Martin top the key to Reinbolt. Now to St. John. Now it's to Martin. His pass is thrown right into the hands of Leininger. Leininger lost the dribble now, and Fayette gives it back. Releasing ahead to St. John. Partially blocked as he stepped back away from the defender, and Fayette got the rebound and gets a timeout. 5:55 left in this one. 46-38 North Central on B-Rock Sports.
Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in downtown West Unity wants to salute the athletes in tonight's game. At Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place, you can get all of those hardware needs. Paint and window selection, plus other general hardware and home improvement equipment at a locally owned hardware store in downtown West Unity. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in West Unity, saying good luck and the best of luck all season long to tonight's athletes from everyone at Handyman Hardware and Pool Place in West Unity.
Well, everybody kind of headed toward their huddles like somebody had taken a timeout. Dan Carnahan just told Fayette's Kyle Lindsay, no more, we're done. I don't want to hear it anymore, we're done. So there wasn't a timeout taken. There was a technical that was called against Fayette's bench. I presume it was Kyle Lindsay. Tyler Myers will go to the line. He has been held scoreless tonight. He'll shoot the technical. That happened, bang, bang. Myers unable to hit the free throw. He'll have one more. 46-38 North Central. 5:55 remaining in this. Myers goes 1 for 2. Now it's 47-38, and it goes to North Central. So the technical will restrict Kyle Lindsay to his bench. I wish I would have seen, or I didn't even see any action from that bench. Give and go. St. John can't get it to go off of the leaner in the lane. And now Fayette in transition. Leininger off the bounce right side. Leininger hands it to Andrews. Andrews, backdoor cut, elevating and scoring is Bieber. Good team offense that time by Fayette. Wyatt Bieber cuts it to 7. Here's Hegler in the paint. Hegler tosses it around now to Reinbold. Reinbold knifes his way into the lane. Dumps it back now to Thane Martin. Martin to Anton Hegler. Hegler on the wing is doubled. Cutting through the lane, it is St. John. Didn't catch it cleanly, but able to track it down. St. John on the top of the circle. Now into the lane. St. John crashes into a Fayette defender. Play on. And now a foul on North Central in a loose ball situation. It's going to be a push on, I think they got Dane Andrews. Or I beg your pardon, it's on Hegler, his second. Fayette was clapping. Yeah, I looked at the wrong roster. So it's Hegler for his second. 2-2-1 full court pressure now from North Central. 47-40. North Central under 5 to play in this one. Here's Leininger up the floor now to Bieber. Bieber fade away from 5. It will not go. And on the rebound, a foul is called on. This one is Dane Andrews, and it's his first. 3 fouls now on Fayette, 1 on North Central in the fourth quarter. We have 4:51 left in this one. Kendon Briggle returns to the floor for North Central. Keep in mind now, JV game in between this one and the second varsity matchup, Montpelier and Hilltop. So we should be back on the air, I would guess. It'll be maybe 7 to 7:15, 7:15 to 7:30, somewhere in there, depending on how this game goes. And then the JV game goes. Martin slashing to the basket. It's no good. The rebound to Fayette and Bieber. And now it's Cruz Lichtenwald into the front court. Lichtenwald behind the back in the lane. And a foul. Nope, a timeout is called as Lichtenwald was releasing the pass. It's a Fayette timeout with 4:23 to play. 47-40 North Central on B-Rock Sports.
I just earned triple rewards points on this shopping trip.
Triple points? How'd you pull that off?
My Midwest Community Visa Platinum Rewards card. I get triple points on gas and groceries, plus points for every other dollar I spend.
Wait, so you're earning rewards just for living your life?
Exactly. I've already racked up enough for a weekend getaway.
The Visa Platinum Rewards Card from Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. Apply today at midwestcommunity.org. Member NCUA. Equal Opportunity Lender.
Winter is here. Are you ready? At Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan, they've got everything you need to gear up for the season. Stock up on ice melt and snow shovels, or tackle the snow with a battery-powered Ego snowblower. Stay cozy indoors with a variety of space heaters, and don't forget to change those furnace filters to keep your furnace in good running order. Don't miss out on in-store sales on tools, perfect for winter projects. Your neighborhood store is here to help you weather any storm. Stop by Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Andy Briggle back with you at the Rail Yard in Montpelier. Opening game of the Buckeye Border Holiday Tournament. North Central and Fayette. North Central has led virtually all the way, up now 47-40 with 4 and change to play in this one. Fayette basketball. Dane Andrews on the wing in the half court. Trying to spin away from Kendon Briggle. Gives it up. Leininger launches and drills a 3. First 3 of this fourth quarter for Fayette, and they get it to 4. 47-43 now. Here's Myers on a spin to the rim and a finish for Tyler Myers. Nice take into the lane and finish by Myers. And now a deflection and steal by Jackson Pointer out of the full court pressure. Pointer at the foul line gives to Myers. Myers dribble drive and a finish for 2 more. Had not scored and now has 5 quick fourth quarter points. And it is 51-43. Leininger to answer, going to the basket for 2. 51-45. North Central on the Andres O'Neill & Lowe scoreboard. A flurry of offensive activity. Jump stop in the lane. Pointer stripped and then got it back. So Jackson Pointer's first point since the first quarter. He has 18. And it's 53-45. Fayette, a kick. Basketball by North Central just saved them a 10th turnover in the second half. It'll be out of bounds to Fayette. 3:08 time remaining. 53-45. Fayette trailing North Central. Inbounds. Leininger chucks the 3. No good. Rebound, Bieber, and one. Wyatt Bieber on the backside with an opportunity now to three-point play. He has 10. Carter Lavender, remember, the big for Fayette, has fouled out earlier in this quarter, finishing with 13. Ethan Sperling back in for Fayette. Bieber now for the free throw to finish the three-point play and hits it. And it's a 5-point advantage with under 3 to go. Reinbold got it at the other end, and he's fouled. Talon Reinbold. And North Central is now cashed in on their last 4 field goal attempts. Fayette fell asleep on the defensive end. The foul is number 2 on Ethan Sperling. Nobody sealed off the baseline. And Reinbold now three-point play possibility and has it as he hits the free throw. It's 56-48 North Central. Up on the dribble now, Sperling in the lane, and he's fouled and will go to the line. And a chance at a three-point play. That foul will be Talon Reinbold and his 4th of the night. So with 2:52 to play, we have a 56-50 game. Some back and forth, obviously, but Fayette's going to have to get some stops. As the free throw's good by Sperling. 56-51, and a double dribble is called on Pointer. Delayed call, but the right call. As he wanted to throw a bounce pass, the man was covered, and then it was too late. He had already committed to it. 9 turnovers in the half, 22 on the evening for North Central, 21 for Fayette. Back in for Fayette is Dane Andrews. 56-51 North Central. Fayette ball, 2:40 to play. Going right side. Circling it back is Lichtenwald. Lichtenwald got a high ball screen. He gives it up now. Here's Lichtenwald. Leininger lines up a 3, buries it! Mason Leininger, and it's a 1-possession game. 56-54 North Central. Myers to Pointer. Pointer gives to Reinbold in the lane. Backside for Briggle. Didn't catch it cleanly. Out of bounds off Kendon Briggle. And now 2 to tie and 3 for a Fayette lead as Zach Whitley returns to the floor now for North Central. Fayette basketball, 2:15 mark and counting. North Central full court pressure. Up ahead, Pointer got the deflection and near takeaway as he tapped it out of bounds. He's the deep man in that full court pressure and does a great job there. 1-possession basketball game. Inbounds coming for Hilltop. Leininger lost the handle. Now a scramble, jump ball. Possession arrow stays Fayette. So Fayette basketball, 56-54 North Central with 2:07 left in regulation. Cruz Lichtenwald for Fayette brings it into Leininger. Leininger, elbow jumper is blocked. Beautiful block that time by Pointer, and now it's Whitley and one. Zach Whitley beat Fayette down the floor, and a finish and a chance at a three-point play. The foul will be committed by Dane Andrews, his 2nd. Whitley with 17, shooting for number 18. 58-54 North Central. Benz sends, buries it. 59-54 North Central. Under 2 minutes now left in regulation. Up the sideline, they get it, and it's mishandled by Dane Andrews. He fumbled it out of bounds. And now a timeout, North Central, with 1:53 left in this one. 59-54, North Central leads Fayette. This is Holiday Hoops on B-Rock Sports.
Good luck to all the athletes from North Central from the Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer. The Kidston Family Companies want to take this opportunity to salute all of the hard work of the athletes and coaches. And they want to say good luck not only in this game, but in the rest of the school year and all of the competitions. The Kidston Family Companies of Pioneer saying good luck to the North Central Eagles in tonight's game.
Coverage of tournament basketball tonight also brought to you by the Quality Inn in Holiday City, where they're about ready to embark on their black and white New Year's Eve celebration. 3 different packages available: VIP guests for 2, standard guests for 2, and a party ticket for 1. And also, backed by popular demand, the casino room. Make your reservations for New Year's Eve Wednesday night, 419-485-5555 or 567-550-1707. 59-54 North Central, 150 left in this thing. Whitley and North Central with a basketball in the backcourt. Now Whitley brings it across midcourt. Trap coming. Whitley loops it ahead to Myers. They're spreading the floor now, North Central. Pointer touches it to Whitley. Whitley off the dribble. Whitley diagonally down to the baseline to Reinbold. He'll loft it out to Pointer, and a foul on Lichtenwald for Fayette. And that will put North Central on the line. We got 5 fouls on the board, yep. So Jackson Pointer has not been to the free throw line tonight, shoots a pair. Sharing game-high scoring honors with his teammate Zach Whitley with 18. The first one is good. So that'll give Pointer 19, and this is a big one now. If he connects here, it's a 3-possession game with a minute and a half left. 60-54 North Central. Pointer, yes sir. 61-54. 2-2-1 pressure from North Central. That's pretty much been their MO tonight. Low throw for Lichtenwald. He has to track it down. Fayette better hurry. Lichtenwald in trouble, lost his footing and threw it away. Turnover. Myers to Whitley, and that may do it. Whitley lays it in. North Central's hit on their last 6 field goals here in the fourth quarter, and now Fayette another turnover as Bieber could not catch it cleanly. Here's Pointer with 103. Down low to Reinbold, who went up with the ball, came down with the ball, and traveled with it. Shot was changed nicely on the inside by Wyatt Bieber. That's a teaching moment right there for Jalen Dancer. You don't need any more points. Pull it out. Fayette almost turned it over again. Here's Leininger to the basket. Layup is no good. Rebound, though, offensively put back up and in by Dane Andrews. That's his first field goal of the game. He has 3 total points. We have 51 seconds to play. It's 63-56. North Central with the lead. We'll be back.
Clean up with savings at Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan and in Wasion. Front load washer and dryer sets under $1,000. Get the performance you need without breaking the bank. Hurry in while supplies last. Only at Direct Link in Bryan and Wasion.
Welcome back. We're at the Rail Yard in Montpelier. Game 1 of our night of the first ever holiday tournament, Buckeye Border Classic. Wanted to be here for the first one. We'll probably rotate our holiday tournament coverage over the years. It is 63-56. North Central with the lead. 51 seconds remaining. North Central basketball trying to officially close this out. Whitley brings it ahead. Whitley on the left side of the floor. Out in front now to Pointer. Pointer has the bounce pass intercepted, and then a foul committed with 36 seconds to go. That'll stop the clock. That's not what they wanted to have happen, although they did have a foul to give at the very least, so it's not sending Fayette to the foul line. That's 2 on Pointer. Basketball now in the lane. And it's Bieber who rattles it home for a deuce. 63-58, 25 seconds to play. Whitley spreading the floor. Fayette's got a foul. They got to get this clock stopped, and Whitley with 19 seconds is going to be fouled on the play. Dan Carnahan says the foul is on Sperling, his third. So Zach Whitley back to the line. He is 4 for 7 at the free throw line. Whitley drills the first one. 64-58. One more coming up here, and again a big one. If he connects, it's a 3-possession game and may completely ice this thing. Whitley's second one is good. 65-58, North Central. And now North Central almost got a takeaway right here below us in a full court pressure situation. 16 seconds remaining. North Central came in 5-2, Fayette 3-5. Again, 3 of the 4 teams in this holiday tournament well above 500. Inbounds turned over, and Whitley in the lane is going to be fouled. He'll shoot 2. 24th Fayette turnover. 11 seconds remaining. And Zach Whitley back to the line. He has 22. Pointer has 20. Heck of a 1-2 punch tonight for North Central in securing this opening round game. Again, they'll get the winner of Montpelier Hilltop tomorrow night. Montpelier Hilltop being played later. Zach Whitley hits the first free throw. That'll make it 66-58. So North Central going to go to 6-2. Fayette going to drop to 3-6 on the season. Second one, no good. Scramble for the rebound, won by North Central and St. John, and he's fouled by Sperling. And Alex St. John will go to the line. He has 5 tonight. First one is good. 67-58. Did we get a lane violation? The officials are talking about, yep, it's a lane violation. North Central. So Fayette basketball, probably their final trip of the game. With the final 2 seconds, muscled up and in for 2 for Gavin Dabrowski, and that will do it. Final score tonight, North Central pretty much wire to wire. They knock off Fayette 67-60. Sit tight. The postgame show, presented by Zach Miller, your local State Farm agent, gets underway when we return.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Fender benders, collisions, and accidents happen every day. But where are you going to go to fix your vehicle? Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance. Batten Stevens works on every type of car, domestic and foreign. Whether you need a small repair or major collision work, Batten Stevens state-of-the-art equipment can handle any job. Free estimates and loaner cars are available too. Batten Stevens Body Shop. Come in with confidence. Drive out with satisfaction.
The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the action is here. High school sports are back, and Bryan Home Center is proud to cheer on our hometown teams all season long. When the game's over, bring that winning spirit home with incredible deals on furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture. Whether it's a recliner for watching the highlights or new flooring for your home turf, Bryan Home Center has you covered. Proud supporter of local athletes, Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan. Stop in today and save big.
Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in downtown West Unity wants to salute the athletes in tonight's game. At Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place, you can get all of those hardware needs. Paint and window selection, plus other general hardware and home improvement equipment at a locally owned hardware store in downtown West Unity. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in West Unity, saying good luck and the best of luck all season long to tonight's athletes. From everyone at Handyman Hardware and Pool Place in West Unity. Myers Brothers Trucking was founded in 2003 by current owners Craig and Dustin Myers with a base of operations in Pioneer, Ohio. The reputation for providing a high-quality service at very competitive rates has contributed to the success of the business over the years. The goal? To provide customers with professional supplier relationships and premium service. For more information, see MyersBrothersTrucking.net. Myers Brothers Trucking saying good luck to all the athletes in tonight's game.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game. At Eden Farmers Co-op, with locations in Eden, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just a store. They're your partner in the field and at home. For a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products to Land O'Lakes feed and seed treatments, they've got you covered. Need grain storage and drying, fertilizer, or soil sampling? They're here to help. Plus, their reliable feed mill services are second to none. Eden Farmers Co-op, your neighborhood country store for all your farm and home needs. Stop in today and see why they're trusted by their neighbors like you.
Dude, you won't believe how many reward points I just got filling up my tank.
How's that?
My Platinum Rewards Visa card from Midwest Community. I get triple points on gas and groceries, plus points for everything else I buy.
Triple points? What are you saving up for?
Probably a new grill, or maybe a weekend trip. Either way, it's adding up fast.
The Visa Platinum Rewards card from Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. Apply today at midwestcommunity.org or stop in. Member NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Andy Briggle back with you here on this Monday night. Game 1 to North Central, 67-60 over Fayette. Bundle your home and auto and save money with a State Farm personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Zach Miller today at 419-636-5412. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary. All right, the final totals tonight in this one. For North Central, Zach Whitley leads the way with 23. Jackson Pointer finishes with 20. 6 each for Kendon Briggle and Alex St. John. Tyler Myers finished with 5. Talon Reinbolt scored 3 for the total of 67. For Fayette tonight, they had 3 in double figures. Mason Leininger showed the way with 17. Carter Lavender and Wyatt Bieber each had 13. Cruz Lichtenwald scored 7. Ethan Sperling 5 and Dane Andrews 3. Gavin Dombrowski got the final 2 of the game for Fayette for their total of 60. Shooting the basketball tonight, Fayette had a 50% second half, but, I mean, you're going to hear the turnovers kind of swayed things both ways tonight. For the game, Fayette ended 22 of 51 and 4 of 16 from the three-point line, so they were at 42% from the field. North Central shot very well, played very efficient when they got shots. 23 of 41 from the field, so well over 50%, 54% from the field, 5 of 9 from the three-point line. North Central was 15 of 22 at the foul line. Fayette 12 of 17 at the foul line. Both teams way too many turnovers. North Central won, committing 26 unofficially, 24 turnovers tonight for Fayette. Rebound edge goes to Fayette, 26-21. All of that leading to a North Central win tonight. They move to 6-2. Fayette drops to 3-6. Time for our MVP tonight. I'm going to go co-MVPs because Jackson Pointer got North Central rolling tonight. 16 of his 20 in that first quarter when they built the double-digit lead, and then Zach Whitley was just steady all night to lead everybody with 23. So the co-MVPs tonight will be Zach Whitley and Jackson Pointer. Remember, support for high school sports comes from Melissa Stockman and April Whitty at 130 North Main Street in Bryan. They are your Edward Jones financial advisors. For more information, visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also tonight, our play of the game, and it's going to be the full court pressure of North Central and what they did to help turn Fayette over. Their play tonight on the defensive end in the full court is the play of the game, being presented to you by McMahon's Best One Tire in Bryan. Remember them for all of your tire repair needs, and more at McMahon's Best One Tire. And the Baton Stevens defender of the game tonight, we're going to go also with Zach Whitley. I thought defended very well in the full and half court tonight for North Central. So Zach Whitley will be our defender of the game, presented to you by Bat and Stevens, voted the #1 body shop in the region on Independence Road in Jewell. Come in with confidence, drive out with satisfaction at Bat and Stevens. So that will complete our coverage of Game 1 stuff tonight. They are warming up and getting ready for the JV game between Montpelier and Hilltop. We'll be back on the air for the Montpelier-Hilltop varsity matchup. North Central gets the winner of that. The loser of our second game will play in the consolation game against Fayette tomorrow night. Remember to bundle your home and auto and save money with a State Farm personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Zach Miller at 419-636-5412. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary. Final tonight in Game 1. North Central 67, Fayette 60. Back to Classic Rock, and then we'll return for Game 2 of the Buckeye Border Holiday Classic in just a bit, probably in that 7:15 range or so, 7 to 7:15 back on the air for that. Stay with us. As we said, more rock on the way now, and then back to basketball in a bit on B-Rock 100.9. Money on this Monday evening. You're listening to Holiday Hoops on B-Rock 100.9 in Bryan. Happy to have you here with us for the nightcap of this doubleheader here on this first ever tournament involving these four schools together in a holiday tournament. It's known as the Buckeye Border Classic. Game 1 in the Battle of Eagles went to North Central as they built a double-digit lead early and then fought off numerous runs by Fayette to knock off the Fayette Eagles 67-60. North Central moved to 6-2 on the season, while Fayette fell to 3-6. While we're ready for game number 2, or getting close to being ready for game 2 tonight, between the 6-1 Montpelier Locos and the 4-2 Hilltop Cadets. Welcome back to coverage of things here tonight from the Rail Yard in Montpelier. I'm Andy Briggle on this final Monday of 2025. It's the AG Irrigation pregame show. Maximize yield, minimize waste, and water when needed. We are getting set for an all-BBC second game here tonight as Montpelier and Hilltop are ready to meet for the first time this season. We'll step out and take our first break on the AG Irrigation pregame. When we come back, Brian Ford conversations about Hilltop and Montpelier here on B-Rock Sports.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
At Eden Farmers Co-op, with locations in Eden, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just your neighborhood country store. They're here to make your life easier. They carry a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products. Plus, they offer Land O'Lakes feed, seed treatment, grain storage and drying, fertilizer, soil sampling, and top-notch feed mill services. Their knowledgeable and friendly staff is always ready to help. Eden Farmers Co-op, trusted by neighbors like you. Stop by today.
Whether you need a simple repair or a complete overhaul on your vehicle, Batten Stevens Body Shop is your one-stop shop. Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance is the #1 voted body shop in the region. They're the only FCA, Ford, and GM certified body shop in all of Northwest Ohio. And they are your experts on all makes and models. Batten Stevens Body Shop, Defiance. Come in with confidence, drive out with satisfaction.
The holidays are here, and your spending is about to pay off. With the Midwest Community Visa Platinum Rewards credit card, you'll earn points on every purchase, plus triple points on gas and groceries. So go ahead, spread the cheer, fill your cart, and watch your rewards pile up. Make this holiday season a little more rewarding. Apply today at midwestcommunity.org or visit your local branch.
Member NCUA, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase. Welcome back to the AG Irrigation pregame show. Our Brian Ford conversation about both these teams. Let's start with Montpelier, off to a 6-1 start on the year, 1-0 in the BBC. This on the heels of matching the most wins in school history a year ago when they went 17-5. They won their first sectional championship since 2007 and then were ousted in the district semifinals by the Edgerton Bulldogs, who went on to the regionals. A very veteran group. 4 starters are back. They're athletic. They like to go up tempo. They'll pressure you full court defensively, a lot of times in the 1-3-1 with C.J. Fiddler at the point of that 1-3-1 defense. Their wins this year are over Ottawa Hills, Hicksville, Delta, Edgerton, Holgate, and Stryker. All of those in the end game, very, very convincing wins. The closest of the wins was the Delta win on a Saturday afternoon in early December. The only loss in a shootout loss to Evergreen this past a couple Saturdays ago when they fell to Evergreen 84-75 on the season. They have embraced the high expectations that are coming with this group starting last year to this year to next year even. That door stays open for a little while for Montpelier. Meanwhile, Connor English and the Hilltop Cadets, they started 0-2 but have rattled off 4 consecutive wins to go 4-2 right now, 1-0 in the BBC. They went 7-16 last year, 3-4 in the BBC, lost to Eden in the sectional final. They started the year with losses to Northwood and Stryker, and in the 4-game winning streak have knocked off Burr Oak, Michigan, Delta, Fayette, and Hamilton, Indiana. They returned 4 letter winners, including 3 starters. They did lose a large group of seniors from last season, but Connor English says it's a good mix of veterans and youth back. They also are a roster with good team size, led by Micah Rossman at 6'7". Drew Bailey stands 6'4". Anthony Giannuzzi is 6'4". These are all starters for the Hilltop Cadets, so certainly something to talk about as this game unfolds. Conversation about both these teams being brought to you tonight and each and every game by Brian Ford. New and used vehicle savings await you, plus that complete service department, because you need great service after the sale at Brian Ford, your 7-time President's Award-winning dealer, wishing you and yours a very happy new year. We'll take another break on the AG Irrigation pregame. When we come back, the Farmers and Merchants State Bank game changers for this game on B-Rock Sports.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Good luck to all Hilltop athletes and coaches as you compete in tonight's game. This message is being brought to you by the Hilltop Athletic Boosters. The Hilltop Athletic Boosters knows how hard every player and coach works and competes in every practice, meet, and game. If you'd like to be a member of the Hilltop Athletic Boosters, phone 419-799-0253 or like them on Facebook for more information. Good luck, Hilltop athletes and coaches from the Hilltop Athletic Boosters.
Hi, this is Tammy Bergman with Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Andrews, O'Neill & Lowe has cared for our neighbors for a century. We believe when communities are strong, everyone benefits. From your family to your assets, your employees to your business. We're proud to partner with Central Insurance to protect what matters most to you, because you are what matters most to us. Here's to the next 100 years of delivering on our promise to provide peace of mind on good days and when facing the unexpected. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Just 3 words tell you everything you need to know. They tell you why we employ more than 2,000 workers at our factory in Virginia Beach, and why over 10,000 local steel dealers are putting battery power in the hands of Americans. Not everyone can say them, but we can. Made in America. Real steel. Find yours.
See Black Swamp Equipment in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Andy Briggle back at the rail yard in Montpelier as we inch closer and closer to the opening tip of Game 2 tonight between Montpelier and Hilltop. Farmers and Merchant State Bank game changers. Let's start with Hilltop. They're the underdog here tonight. How will they control what Montpelier likes to do? And I guess specifically, how will they attempt to slow down C.J. Fiddler? It'll be interesting to see how they handle. Will it be man? Will it be zone? Will they try a little pressure as well? I think Hilltop also needs to get this game at their pace in comfortableness, and that pace is more of a half-court game. You don't want to run up and down the floor with Montpelier. Montpelier, too many athletes, too much talent on the floor to go toe-to-toe in running with the basketball. Utilize that size. Rossman 6'7", Bailey 6'4", Giannuzzi 6'4". If you get it to a half-court game, utilize that size. For Montpelier, get off and going. And running quickly, because they had a little bit of a sluggish start. Stryker had a lot to do with it in the last game that we saw just before Christmas, but try to get off to a much better start, a much more cohesive start, and get Hilltop to play their pace. And for Montpelier, that's up and down the floor. That's full court pressure defense. Turn Hilltop over. Challenge the Hilltop guards. That is, I think, a big game changer for tonight. Hey, discover the money-saving benefits of a new kind of checking account. With the Bundler by F&M, you can save money on the things you're already paying for while still getting all the features you expect from a checking account. Think of it as your financial playbook, packed with exclusive benefits and savings right at your fingertips. Don't get sidelined. Score big today with the Bundler at your local F&M or fm.bank, member FDIC. We'll step out and take another break here on this coverage of the game number 2 as we get closer to the tip tonight between Montpelier and Hilltop. More to come on the AG Irrigation pregame show here on B-Rock Sports.
Hi, it's Nick Toole from Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Wasion. Everyday comfort shouldn't be a challenge. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress is Northwest Ohio's lift chair headquarters, and we believe everyone deserves to sit and stand with ease, safety, and dignity. If you or someone you care for is facing mobility issues, discover the life-changing difference of Ultra Comfort and Lazy Boy lift chairs. These aren't just chairs, they're personalized support systems, crafted to ease pain, reduce strain, and bring back independence. Imagine relaxing after a long day, adjusting your chair at the push of a button with pressure-free reclining and gentle lift assistance. Whether it's reading a book, watching TV, or just finding that perfect cozy position, we've got a chair that fits just right. Come see us at Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in the Wasion Plaza and try one of our 29 in-stock lift chairs. Feel the difference, because comfort should never come with compromise, and care starts with the right chair. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress, where comfort meets compassion.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Looking for everything you need for your home, farm, and furry friends? Stop by Eden Farmers Co-op, your neighborhood country store with locations in Eden, Edgerton, and Montpelier. They've got it all. Pet supplies, animal food, bird food, outdoor products, and a full line of Land O'Lakes feed and seed treatments. Need grain storage, fertilizer, or soil sampling? They've got you covered. Plus, don't forget their top-notch feed mill services. Eden Farmers Co-op, serving your community with quality and care. Stop by today. Eden Farmers Co-op, your partner in the field and at home.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game. Andy Briggle back with you at the Rail Yard in Montpelier on this final Monday of 2025. Game 2 of the matchup here of the first ever Buckeye Border Classic. And like so many tournaments do, they will rotate this tournament. So it'll move to another location, another one of these 4 schools in 2026, so next December. But for now, we're at Montpelier. Time to meet the starting lineups for tonight's game, being brought to you by Allied Molded Products, where innovation sparks opportunity since 1958. For Montpelier, a little tweak to the lineup for tonight to change up what we normally see. It'll be Cade Stewart, a 5'9 junior. Hayden Sharps, a 6'2" senior. C.J. Fiddler, a 6'2" sophomore. Malachi Smeltzer gets the start tonight as a 6'1 sophomore. And Kenneth Smeltzer, a 6'2" senior. Wesley Hartsock will be coming off the bench tonight for Montpelier. For the Hilltop Cadets, they are coached by Connor English. Of course, Montpelier under the tutelage of Nick Ramos. For Connor English's cadets, it'll be Bryson Grubbs, a 6' senior. Anthony Giannuzzi, a 6'4" sophomore. Micah Rossman, a 6'7" junior. Drew Bailey, a 6'4" senior. And Brennan Dempsey, a 5'10" junior. Your starting lineups tonight are presented to you by Allied Molded Products, where innovation sparks opportunity since 1958. 3-man crew working the game. 2 of the 3 from the first game today are still here to do this one. Dan Carnahan and Chris Roop. And the 3rd man in the crew tonight is Dean Rose. Those are your officials and lineups for tonight. And that'll take care of the AG Irrigation pregame show. Maximize yield, minimize waste, and then water when needed. Hey, great idea for you this New Year's Eve and beyond. A Moe's Hopper to go, available at 14 locations throughout the area. Of course, Sam's in Blakesley,
the Main Stop Sunoco and Sunoco and Archibald, the Ice House in Bryan, M&W Carryout and Main Stop in Edgerton, the Main Stop in Eden, the Marathon out by the Fulton County Fairgrounds in Wauseon, the Mini Mart, Red Hen, Main Stop and more in West Unity, and then in Montpelier. So if you're leaving tonight from this game and want that Moe's Hopper to go, Cookies on Demand, Miller's Market in Montpelier, and Ace Corners Marathon at 107 and 15. Actually, you have to wait till another day tomorrow to get it for Cookies on Demand, or the next time you're at Cookies on Demand wouldn't be happening tonight. But you could drop by Miller's Market in Montpelier or Ace Corners at 107 and 15. Again, that's it for the AG Irrigation pregame show. We're getting closer to the opening tip, and we'll have it for you when we return in just a moment.
Miller's Body Shop on Whitaker Drive in Montpelier is the place to go for all your vehicle body work. Whether it's a new or old car, Miller's has been working for you for over 40 years, so you know it's a body shop you can trust. They offer a full-service body shop, auto service shop, along with used cars for sale as well. Stop by Miller's Body Shop and take a look at their used car lot, and if you're in need of some body work, give Miller's Body Shop in Montpelier a call today. Miller's Body Shop, wishing all the area athletes good luck in tonight's game.
Need a dryer? Direct Link in Bryan and Wauseon have you covered. Right now, gas dryers at $199. That's right, $199 for a name brand gas dryer. Don't wait, these deals dry up fast at Direct Link Appliance and Furniture.
Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in downtown West Unity wants to salute the athletes in tonight's game. At Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place, you can get all of those hardware needs. Paint and window selection, plus other general hardware and home improvement equipment at a locally owned hardware store in downtown West Unity. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in West Unity, saying good luck and the best of luck all season long to tonight's athletes from everyone at Handyman Hardware and Pool Place in West Unity.
With the long winter still ahead, why not take this time to freshen up the inside of your home with a couple of gallons of Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from accessories to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. So head on over to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan and get all your painting done before spring with paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Huddle up, hometown fans. State Bank is here to help you win big this season. Whether you're driving toward a new home, passing on your savings to the next generation, or making the winning play with a business loan, we say, put us in, coach. Make the switch to State Bank. You'll get the home field advantage for all your financial needs. Loan subject to credit approval, yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 403044. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game.
Welcome back here to the Rail Yard in Montpelier. Lady Bears Holiday Tournament is underway. Fairview blew out Maumee 70-48. Bryan and Bowser will be playing in game number 2. Coverage tonight of our games also brought to you by the Quality Inn in Holiday City, still booking people for the Black and White New Year's Eve celebration happening on Wednesday night. 3 different packages to choose from. You can get the VIP, the standard. Those are both for 2 for meal and drinks. The party ticket for 1 is going to be drinks on the ticket, champagne toast, drinks by the ticket, no meal or accommodations with the party ticket. A little bit less expensive option there, but you have 3 different options to choose from, and the casino room is back as well by popular demand at the Quality Inn in the Black and White New Year's Eve celebration. Again, Stewart, Sharps, Fiddler, Smeltzer for Montpelier. For the Hilltop Cadets, Grubbs, Giannuzzi, Rossman, Bailey, and Dempsey. Winner to face North Central tomorrow evening in the championship. North Central climbed to 6-2 on the season, beating Fayette 67-60. So this tournament kind of materialized as we, I guess, talk a little bit about it before this tip-off, kind of materialized in the fact that everybody, BBC, of course, used to play home-and-home games. They eliminated that game, that second game, a few years back. However, a lot of these teams still played each other. So the thinking was, instead of playing a second non-conference game with each other, how about a holiday tournament? And that's where the idea, the genesis of the idea, kind of was born. It'll be C.J. Fiddler jumping center circle for Montpelier, and Drew Bailey jumping it up for the Hilltop Cadets. Chris Roop about ready to throw this thing in the air, and we'll get game 2 underway on the final Monday of 2025. Off we go from the rail yard with Hilltop getting the opening tip. Giannuzzi gave it to Dempsey, top of the key to Bailey. Bailey on the left elbow extended against the Montpelier man-to-man. Far side of the floor now, Giannuzzi on the wing, picks his dribble up, tries to go to the post. Great hands by Kenneth Smeltzer to get the takeaway. Smeltzer weaving into the lane, almost drug that pivot foot, now finds Fiddler. His teardrop is good, and Montpelier on the board first, leading it 2-0. There's the 1-3-1 three-quarter court trap. Fiddler off of his knee. He stepped in the passing lane, anticipated the Dempsey bounce pass, and it ricocheted off his knee and out of bounds. So it does remain Hilltop possession. Here's Bailey up near midcourt. Middle of the floor, got it to Giannuzzi, and now a reach and a foul is going to be called as the move was being made by Drew Bailey. It'll be Cade Stewart getting his first foul of the game. In fact, the first whistle for a foul for either team, not quite a minute in. From the baseline, Grubbs for Hilltop. Grubbs threw it at the feet that time of Bailey. That'll be a second turnover. Releasing ahead, Malachi Smeltzer. And they find him, and Malachi makes it 4-0 Montpelier. Here's Grubbs. Ball reversal to Dempsey. Dempsey near midcourt. Bounce pass is going to be not kicked away because before any kick happened, steps called on Dempsey. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers for Hilltop. Ominous start for the team in red tonight with the white numbers. Montpelier, the home team here this evening, with the Columbia blue numbers. It'll be Fiddler who will bring it across midcourt now. Zone look from Hilltop. It'll be a 3-2. At the point of it is Bailey. A lob pass for Fiddler is sailing out of bounds. That was a set play, and Cade Stewart just threw it way too high for CJ, who has ups. First turnover for the Locos. Bailey in the backcourt with a basketball. Ball reversal. See if they can flash somebody middle of the 1-3-1. They tried, but Dempsey threw a bounce pass that was knocked away again, taken away by Montpelier. And then Smeltzer had it tipped out of bounds by Drew Bailey. So 4 turnovers, a little more than a minute in for Hilltop. Trailing 4-0. Dan Carnahan hands to Kenneth Smeltzer along that baseline. Gets it into Sharps. Out in front now to Fiddler. Fiddler, left-hand pass over to Malachi Smeltzer. Dribble drive, ball knocked away, and the loose change going to be grabbed by Michael Rossman. Here's Bailey with a transition 3, in and out, no good. That was the first shot attempt for Hilltop tonight. Up the floor now, Sharps from Smeltzer, and he's going to be fouled. Hayden Sharps will shoot 2. Bryson Grubbs collects the foul. Sharps has just been steady Eddie for this team. He seems like he's always lingering or just into double figures in that 12-point per game range. And as we look, he's at 11 a game. They have 4 in double figures. Fiddler 24 a night. Kenneth Smeltzer 14 a night. Sharps 11 a night. Wesley Hartsock 11 a night. Sharps nails the first one. It's a 5-0 start. Second one is also good. 6-0 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Not even 2 minutes in. Here's Drew Bailey. Bailey up ahead. Jump pass into the lane. Rossman with a left hand twirls it home. Great job of looking up the floor to find Michael Rossman. And Hilltop's on the board at 6-2. Here's Fiddler. Swings it around middle of the floor to Smeltzer. High post to Sharps. Now to the baseline. Malachi Smeltzer fills it up for 3. And Montpelier 3 for 3 to start this game. 9-2 Locos, and they get another takeaway from Dempsey. It's released ahead to Sharps. Fiddler shielded his man, no, but the follow is good by Fiddler. Sharps couldn't get the lay-in to go, but Fiddler there to clean it up. 11-2, Connor English thinking about a timeout, but won't take it yet. Here's Rossman along the baseline. Gives it up to Giannuzzi, who loads up and scores the field goal. Anthony Giannuzzi, first two. 11-4, Montpelier with the lead. Fiddler out to Smeltzer, and that's Kenneth around to Stewart. Back to Smeltzer from the left point. Good hands defensively that time. Bailey with a left hand missed the layup. Rebound to Smeltzer, and Kenneth looks up the floor to Sharps. Sharps wants to go baseline, not there. Comes out to Fiddler. Rise and fire three is off target, no good. And the board to Hilltop. Their first rebound, it's Giannuzzi. He gives to Bailey. He'll dump it inside to Rossman. Back out into the corner. Dempsey's three off target. Offensive rebound, Hilltop, and no good, but a foul called, and Anthony Giannuzzi will shoot two. The Montpelier foul is going to go on Cade Stewart, his second foul. And Giannuzzi shoots a pair. So early substitution going to have to happen more than likely here for Nick Ramos. Ramos, 38-50 as head coach at Montpelier. Giannuzzi front rims the free throw. Stewart will be replaced by Wesley Hartsock. Meanwhile, for Hilltop, Austin Verdeen will come in. He is a 5'10 senior in place of Brennan Dempsey. Giannuzzi, one more. It's on the way, and it's good. Three for Giannuzzi. It's an 11-5 lead for Montpelier. A little more than 3 minutes into the basketball game. Fiddler out high right with a basketball, bringing it up above the volleyball spiking line. Now to Hartsock. Hartsock finds a cutting Smeltzer, and he's rejected by Giannuzzi, and it's out of bounds. So it'll stay with Montpelier. Montpelier connected on their first three. Now they've hit just one of their last four. Backside look. Smeltzer into Sharps. Turnaround jump hook. No good. Rebound Rossman for Hilltop. Out ahead now to Bailey. Bailey, stop. Pop. Three ball is good. Drew Bailey strokes his three. And it's 11-8 now. 6-0 run. And Hilltop turns Montpelier over again. Bailey got the steal. Dumps it right to Verdeen. He'll circle it back out now in some trouble. And finds his teammate Giannuzzi. Giannuzzi back to Verdeen. From the elbow, he loops it ahead now to Rossman. Rossman kick out. A three for Grubbs is no good. And the rebound to Wesley Hartsock for the Locos. 4-3 edge for Montpelier here early on the glass. Fiddler to the rim. Layup won't go. Great take, just unable to finish. Giannuzzi. Montpelier's missed their last four now. Giannuzzi crashing in. Charge on Giannuzzi. Little hesitation by Dean Rose. That'll be the first on Giannuzzi, but with that said, I believe he got it right. I had to get a correction on the name or the number, and it's Giannuzzi indeed who got the foul. His first, team's second. Both teams with two fouls here in the first quarter, but Hilltop has 6 turnovers. Montpelier has 4. Similar start to this one as we saw in the first one with too many turnovers. Fiddler, top of the circle, kicks it left. Malachi Smeltzer from deep, off the heel, no good. Offensive rebound, Montpelier. Kenneth Smeltzer, pump fake rejected by Micah Rossman, out of bounds. Second block for Hilltop, and second one for Micah Rossman. 11-8 Locos. Backside, they get it to Sharps. Sharps, spin. Sharps, nowhere to go. Still on his pivot foot. Kick out is deflected, but grabbed by Fiddler. Fiddler into the corner. Hartsock rises up for three, no good. Rebound, Hilltop, Giannuzzi. And he's going to be fouled by Kenneth Smeltzer. It'll be Smeltzer's first, team's third. It remains an 11-8 Montpelier lead. Locos 6-1, Cadets are 4-2. Montpelier gets into their 1-3-1, but Hilltop dissected it quickly. Rossman over to Verdine for three. The lefty misfires. Offensive board, Rossman muscles it up, no good. Fiddler snags the loose ball, rebound for the Locos. Crosses over, jump pass over to Sharps. Defender gambled. Sharps elbow jumper, put it in the books. Hayden Sharps, a much-needed field goal for Montpelier. It ends the 6-0 run. 13-8 Locos on the Andres O'Neill and Low scoreboard. 2:45 left, and now wide on the pass, Grubbs. It'll be a 7th Hilltop giveaway. Zane Burdine is in for Hilltop for the first time. Burdine, a 5'10 junior. So far for Montpelier, all we've seen is Hartsock off that bench. 3-2, and Hilltop's extending it. Down low, nobody home. Hartsock thought a cutter was coming. Don't guess, young man, and he did. And Montpelier has 5 turnovers now. Locos through 7 games are averaging only 12 giveaways a game, and they're almost halfway there. They turn Hilltop over again, though. Fiddler to Smeltzer, who lays it up and in. Great feed, great vision by C.J. Fiddler. 15-8 Locos. Here's a reversal coming back now to Grubbs. Now middle of the floor, Bailey, and a reach and a foul on Malachi Smeltzer. His first, team's 4th. 2:20 left in this first quarter. It's 15-8 Locos. Subbing in Gavin Bass for Montpelier in place of Malachi Smeltzer. Kenneth Smeltzer will sit. Jackson Staylor is in. It'll be Hilltop basketball. Bryson Grubbs to toss it in. Winner gets North Central tomorrow night. Consolation game will start at around 6. Oh, nice look to Bailey, and Montpelier went to sleep defensively. Drew Bailey with 5, and the lead is down to 5. 15-10 Locos. And then the championship game tomorrow night. North Central's already there. Hartsock in the lane, tried to feather it through, nobody home. Turned over for a 6th time for Montpelier. Bailey launches a 3, got it! Drew Bailey, early stroke. And it's 15-13. Fiddler, wraparound pass to Bass, who can't get it to go, but he's fouled by Micah Rossman. And Gavin Bass will go to the line. C.J. Fiddler, 4 points, but already has seen the floor and has seen a teammate at least 4 different times. Now, they haven't all been assists because Montpelier's missed on a couple. Bass will hit the free throw, though. Here's Giannuzzi back in for Burdine for Hilltop. Boys finals. In overtime, Ottawa Hills beat Delta 53-48. Anthony Wayne pummeled Evergreen 76-52. Second foul shot also good for Bass. Montpelier now into that 3-quarter court press, 1-3-1. Grubbs picks his dribble up. Can't find anybody. Now loops it ahead to Rossman. Rossman along the baseline. Spin move to get glass. Nice shot by Micah Rossman off the window. Hilltop's hit on their last 3 field goals, and it's 17-15 Locos. Bass inside out. Staylor's an air ball on that 3, and the rebound to Hilltop. And a trap and a timeout, Connor English. Buck 18 to go in the quarter. 17-15, Montpelier clinging to a 2-point lead.
Friday nights are all about hometown pride, and Bryan Home Center is proud to support our local high school athletes this season. Just like your team fights hard under the lights, Bryan Home Center is working hard to bring you the best in furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture with savings that make every home a winner. So whether you're cheering from the bleachers or relaxing at home after the game, Bryan Home Center has the comfort and style you need. Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan, supporting the community, supporting the teams, and supporting you.
Well, when the teams are getting shots, they're making them for the most part, but they do have numerous turnovers. 8 by Hilltop, 6 for Montpelier. It's a 17-15 lead for the Locos. Hilltop basketball, though, 2 for the tie, 3 for the lead. They have not led in this game. Sharps gets a deflection, but it got to Giannuzzi, and then he tried to throw the bounce pass into Rossman. Rossman juggled and lost it, and that'll be a 9th Hilltop turnover of the quarter. So Pillier basketball up by 2, 17-15, as this trip takes us to a minute to play in the first. Hartsock into the corner to Staylor. He'll bounce it back out to Hartsock. Diagonally into the corner to Bass. Great ball movement to Fiddler. Defender went by going for the block. Fiddler bricked a three, though. You don't see that very much. Offensive board to Staylor. He'll find his teammate, and Hartsock's way off from three. The rebound to Giannuzzi. Hilltop ball. Bailey. Bryson Grubbs into the corner. Rossman steps back for a three off target. No good. Hartsock the rebound. Now it's Fiddler around a double team and a hand check. And that's number 2 on Bryson Grubbs with 33 seconds to play in the opening quarter. So Grubbs for Hilltop and Stewart for Montpelier, each with 2 fouls. 4 fouls now on both teams in the quarter. Again, 33 seconds left in it. It will be Montpelier ball as Brennan Dempsey returns for Hilltop in place of Grubbs. Inbounds to the corner to Hartsock. Hartsock runner is way short, no good. Bass saved it, though, nicely to Staylor. That's too hard. And now it's Giannuzzi a rebound. And now Montpelier's missed on their last 5 from the field. 18 seconds to shoot. Hilltop basketball. Trying to get it to Giannuzzi, but instead it goes to Dempsey. Dempsey on the wing. Drops it down low through the hands of Burdine. Loose basketball, though, to Bailey. Get it out, says Hartsock. He swats it out of bounds. 5 seconds for Hilltop. And now Chris Roop has stepped in because Bailey and Staylor had done some yapping. Bailey for Hilltop, Staylor for Montpelier, and they're going to ice that real quickly. Sharps comes back for the Locos in place of Smeltzer. Hilltop ball. Dempsey gets it into Bailey. Bailey on the wing. Step back on the baseline. Swishes it home. Drew Bailey. And Fiddler launches three-quarter court. No good. Nice entertaining start to this one. 17-17 tie. Montpelier and Hilltop on B-Rock Sports.
Fender benders, collisions, and accidents happen every day. But where are you going to go to fix your vehicle? Batten Stevens Body Shop on Independence Road in Defiance. Batten Stevens works on every type of car, domestic and foreign. Whether you need a small repair or major collision work, Batten Stevens state-of-the-art equipment can handle any job. Free estimates and loaner cars are available too. Batten Stevens Body Shop. Come in with confidence. Drive out with satisfaction. When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040.
17-17. Montpelier 6 of 19 from the field, just 1 of 7 from behind the arc. Hilltop 7 of 15, 2 for 7 shooting threes, but turnovers. 9 of them committed by Hilltop, 6 for Montpelier. It'll be Montpelier possession. We're in our first tie of the night. Hilltop has not led. Montpelier's biggest lead, 9 at 11-2. Sharps 3-ball corner pocket. Rattles around, bounces up, and bounces home for Hayden Sharps. 7 for Hayden. 20-17 Montpelier, and now Hilltop a 10th turnover as Dempsey tried to release it. Bass was there to get the steal. Here is Kenneth Smeltzer into the corner to Sharp. Same spot. Won't take the three this time. Drives baseline instead. His bounce pass didn't have enough on it. Intercepted Dempsey. Ahead to Bailey. Bailey's lay-in won't go. And the rebound to Bass for Montpelier. But did Bass grab it and step out of bounds? I believe he did. Or did he? He did. He grabbed it and stepped out. I was waiting to see did he control it, but he did control it. So it's a rebound and turnover. And that's 8 turnovers now for Montpelier to 10 committed by Hilltop. Somebody got to clean up tonight. Turnover department has been awful for all 4 teams playing tonight. Here's Dempsey. Around the horn it goes to Verdane. He'll take the 3. Off the iron it clangs, no good. Bass the board for Montpelier. Now to Sharps. He'll twirl and give it to Smeltzer. Kenneth up ahead to C.J. Fiddler. Back now to Smeltzer. Middle of the floor to Fiddler. Fiddler angling left point. Ball reversal back. Now middle of the floor, Sharps. Oh, he had a lay-in, but he kicked it out. Hartsock launches a three, no good. Rebound, Giannuzzi for Hilltop. Up ahead now to Bailey. Bailey at the foul line. Bailey gives, and nice ball fake by Verdeen. Not there along the baseline. Gives it back now to Bailey. Gets a couple of screens. Actually one from Giannuzzi. Back to Verdeen. 20-17 Montpelier. Hilltop possession. Top of the circle. Verdeen picked his dribble up. Dempsey comes to help. Here's Verdeen. Here comes Giannuzzi to set a high ball screen. Verdeen. Backdoor cut for Dempsey. Nice feed to Rossman, who lays it in. Dempsey had left his feet. Rossman standing there, and he gets an easy lay-in. 6 for Michael Rossman. 20-19 now, Montpelier. Feathered it into the foul line area to Sharps, and he's knocked to the deck in the middle of that 3-2 that Hilltop's is playing, and it'll be Anthony Giannuzzi's second. So Giannuzzi and Grubbs with 2 for Hilltop. Stewart has 2 for Montpelier. Out goes Gavin Bass. In comes Malachi Smeltzer, who got the start tonight. Kenneth Smeltzer to inbounds. Now to Fiddler. Jump pass over to Hartsock. Hartsock pushes it up along the baseline. No good. Rebound Hilltop and Rossman. Tried to get that floater to drop. Now it's Grubbs back in with the 2 fouls. Gives to Verdeen. And a foul on an offensive foul on Grubbs. And that'll be his 3rd foul. So a gamble by Connor English, and it does not pay off. So it'll be Pillier possession now. Walked up by the Locos. Fiddler. Over to the right point. Middle of the floor, Smeltzer. Smeltzer back to Fiddler. 5:20 to go in the first half. Now Sharps faces up. Kick out. Hartsock from downtown. Bang. Wesley Hartsock drills a 3. It's Montpelier's second of the quarter, and they lead 23-19. Back to the 1-3-1 pressure. Scott Bowers is in for the first time for Hilltop. Gives it up. Verdeen strokes a 3. Austin Verdeen hits the triple. And Hilltop back to within 1. 23-22 Montpelier. Here's Fiddler. A logo 3 that's too strong. Giannuzzi the rebound. Hilltop looking for their first lead of the night. Here's Verdeen, top of the circle, gives it up left side to Bowers. Bowers dribble drive taken away, hands to Verdeen. 4.5 to go in the half. 23-22 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Circling left side, bounce pass comes to Bowers. Bowers loses the handle, able to regain it though. Now Verdeen into the corner. Rossman cuts. A hold is going to go on Wesley Hartsock. Oh no, it's going Verdeen. And that's a 12th turnover. Connor English can't believe that call. I think it's so delayed, nobody expected that it was going on Austin Verdeen, and that's his first of the game. Dan Carnahan is coming over to make sure that he explains to Connor English what he did. Dan didn't know what the call was. He wasn't going to try to explain it. Wasn't his call. Good piece of veteran officiating. Let Scott Roop handle his call by explaining it to Hilltop's coach, Connor English. Dan Carnahan taking control of this game, saying, all right, it's not Congress. Diplomacy ends now. Let's go. And we're back at playing. Middle of the floor, Fiddler. Kick out. Malachi Smeltzer. Wing jumper for 3. It's a young man that you could see coming that his JV minutes were going to start to diminish because he's too good and can help this team at this level. The layup by Bowers is no good. Hartsock the rebound. And you're seeing it pay some dividends now. Malachi Smeltzer. Here's Kenneth Smeltzer on the right point. Skip pass to Fiddler. Rise up for 3. Put that one in the books. C.J. Fiddler with 7. And now Montpelier's humming, and Fiddler got another steal for 3. That's no good. And on the rebound, a foul is going to be called on Smeltzer for Montpelier. And that Kenneth Smeltzer foul is his second, so he'll have to take a seat along with Cade Stewart. Each team now with 2 players, at least with 2 fouls. Grubbs, in fact, has 3 for Hilltop. 3 fouls on Hilltop in this quarter. Montpelier has 1. We have 3.5 to play in this second quarter. And it's 29-22 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. We've been tied a couple of times. Hilltop had a possession or 2 to take the lead, but Montpelier now has answered. They've stroked 4 from deep in this quarter. Bowers on the wing to the baseline. Slams it off Malachi Smeltzer because he was pinned on that baseline, had nowhere to go, and just wanted to save face, save possession, and did just that. By the way, Hilltop up to 13 turnovers. Montpelier's guilty of 8. Brennan Dempsey returns for Hilltop for Bowers. Hilltop possession. It's brought in to Giannuzzi. Around the horn to Dempsey. Now to the baseline to Rossman. Rossman spin. Got away with a walk. Didn't matter anyways because he misfired long. Malachi Smeltzer the rebound. Now to Fiddler. Fiddler in transition. Hilltop still in that 3-2. Coming down on the 3-minute mark left. Sharps on the wing. Sharps tosses it back out now to Smeltzer. Malachi bounces to Gavin Bass, who just came back in. And we have a timeout called. It's a full timeout with 3 minutes to go in the half. 29-22, Montpelier in front on B-Rock Sports.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends and a kitchen that is open to the public with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Timeout to Nick Ramos that time with 3 minutes to go in the half. It's 29-22. Montpelier with a lead on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. It'll be Montpelier possession brought into Hartsock. Hartsock across midcourt, now over to Sharps. Sharps into the corner to Bass. Trap was coming, releases it back out to Sharps. Swinging around to Hartsock. To Fiddler, now to Sharps. Back on the wing. Here's Fiddler at the foul line. He can just face up and knock that thing down. Instead, though, he gives it up to Sharps for a 3. No good. Out of bounds off Hilltop. Drew Bailey, by the way, has come back in. He has 10 here in the first half for Hilltop. Has helped keep them in this along with Rossman. It'll be Sharps to inbounds the basketball. Sharps into Hartsock. Hartsock on the baseline, out now to the foul line. Shovels it off to Malachi Smeltzer. Bounce pass now to Hartsock. Hartsock puts it on the deck. Touch pass over to Sharps. Hilltop trying to dig in. Here's Bass from deep. That's no good for 3. Every field goal attempt in this quarter for Montpelier has been a 3. Rossman snaps it cross court to Giannuzzi. In the lane, Giannuzzi, no good. The follow, though, is good by Anthony Giannuzzi, who stayed with it. He has 5, and the lead is 5. 29-24 Montpelier. Just when Hilltop has been on the cusp a couple of different times of maybe being buried, they've answered. Good no-look in the lane. Hartsock to Fiddler, and a little jump hook for their first 2-point attempt and 2-point make. Fiddler has 9, and now Fiddler was about ready to get a takeaway, but kicked it. He and Giannuzzi have been happily talking. There's been no animosity. It's been good-natured multiple times here in the first half. Hilltop ball. Rossman down low. He faded that time and missed it. Got to go strong to the hole. Bass the rebound. Now to be Fiddler walking it up. Fiddler into the front court between the circles. Bailey with a gamble. Fiddler now rotates it around to Bass. He juggled the catch, finds Sharps. Great ball fake. Sharps hangs in the air and is fouled. He'll shoot 2. Boy, that was a good ball fake by Hayden Sharps. A minute 23 mark of this first half. It'll send Sharps to the line. That is personal foul number 2 on Verdeen. Sharps, no good on the first free throw. This is a pretty good free throw shooting team. And now I think Connor English wants a timeout, and he does. 1:23 to play, first half. 31-24 Montpelier. This is a 30-second timeout.
This is Mackenzie Now with Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency. Having a winning tradition for over 100 years is a big deal for any team. As our team at Andrews O'Neill & Lowe Insurance Agency celebrates this milestone, we know success does not happen by accident. It takes great teammates and partners like Central Insurance. By dedicating ourselves to the community, our clients, and each other, Andrews O'Neill & Lowe has consistently risen above the rest in protecting your family, assets, and businesses. Thank you to all who have played a role in this 100-year journey. Learn more at andrewsoneillandlowe.com.
Back to the line for Hayden Sharps with a minute 23 to go in this first half. 31-24, Montpelier in front. And he missed both free throws. Bailey able to snatch the rebound. Bailey now the other way, 1-on-4, lost the handle, but it's off Bass. That's a take that Drew Bailey needs to rethink. He had 1-on-4. They're fortunate they have this possession back in their hands. Dempsey along the baseline brings it into Giannuzzi for Hilltop. Giannuzzi gives back to Bailey. Bailey a couple of crossovers, lost the dribble. Now he's trapped in the corner, and he grabbed, and I thought he stepped out of bounds, but no, it was touched by Montpelier while they were out of bounds. I think it was Hartsock. So Dempsey to throw it in. Still a 7-point Montpelier lead, 31-24. It's brought into Verdon out in front. Verdon top of the key, fires the 3, banks it in. Wow. Did not call it, 6 for him. 31-27. Here's Sharps in the lane with a half hook, and it's good. Hayden Sharps pushes Montpelier's lead to a half dozen. Verdon ball reversal and got it back from Giannuzzi. Trap coming, ball deflected, taken away by Fiddler. Fiddler, Euro step move for the deuce. C.J. Fiddler, double figures now with 11. And a foul is going to be called as Bailey got it in the half court. They gave it to Gavin Bass for his first of the game. Just the second, though, on Montpelier in this quarter. It'll be inbounded to Bailey. Bailey goes left. Good hands by Fiddler. Almost got the takeaway. Bailey muscled it back. Now they try to go to Rossman on the interior, and it's turned over for a 15th time by Hilltop. Fiddler in transition, a charge. Giannuzzi took it, and that's a good call. C.J. Fiddler has his first foul of the evening. 19 seconds to go in the half. Hilltop with another opportunity here, trailing 35-27. Montpelier on pace for their 70. They're close to 70 a night, and a reach and a foul on Malachi Smeltzer, and that's his second foul. Montpelier 69 a game. They've hovered in that 68 to 70 range all season long on their average. 13 seconds left. Malachi Smeltzer will sit. Cade Stewart will come back in with, he has the 2 fouls as well. Stewart over the top to Rossman. Drop step, spin move. Rossman with a kiss off glass. He has 8. 35-29. Fiddler with 4. Fiddler with 3. Fiddler launches a 3. Straight on. He's got it from downtown. Hilltop didn't do a very good job at all at locating Fiddler, coming to get a hand in his face. and Fiddler made them pay. We go to the locker room and the main stops halftime show. Montpelier 38, Hilltop 29. This is Holiday Hoops on B-Rock Sports.
Hi, it's Nick Toole from Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Waseon. Have you ever tried sleeping on a mattress so bad even your dog wouldn't nap on it? Yeah, we've been there. Backaches, cranky mornings, and coffee that just doesn't work hard enough. At Baldy's Furniture and Mattress in Waseon, we believe furniture should fit your life, not fight it. Whether you need a Lazy Boy sofa or recliner for movie marathons or a comfortable White Dove or Serta mattress that doesn't attack your spine, we've got you covered. Sleep better, sit longer, smile more. Your body and your Netflix binge will thank you. And don't worry, we're local, right here in Waseon. So pop into our 15,000 square foot showroom to find your perfect fit today. Tell us the radio sent you, and we might even laugh at your jokes. Baldy's Furniture and Mattress, so comfy you'll stop visiting your in-laws.
Are you looking to make a difference in your community? The Fraternal Order of Eagles, Erie 2233 in Bryan, with a membership of more than 1,600, are committed in the support of all area schools and charities, with annual donations totaling more than $200,000. We committed to being an organization defined by people helping people. Our Erie features live entertainment on weekends at a kitchen that is open to the public, with daily breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials, and Friday night fish fries starting every fall throughout the school year. If you're interested in being a part of an organization of people helping people, stop in and fill out a membership application today. We at the Fraternal Order of Eagles offer a one-time free first-year dues to all veterans, police, fire, and supporting first responders. For specific rules, stop in at 221 South Walnut Street in Bryan. To the listening audience on WBNO and WQCT, we say thank you and good luck to all area athletes in tonight's contest.
Camco Industries, with facilities located in West Unity, Ohio and Morenci, Michigan, has openings on all 3 shifts for production and assembly operators. We manufacture interior plastic products for the automotive industry. As an operator, you will be required to visually inspect, trim, assemble, and pack parts, as well as label containers. You must be able to pass an entry-level test and a substance abuse test. Camco also has openings for shipping associates, material handlers, and production leads. Camco offers a complete benefit package. If you would like to join our team, please complete an application online at www.kumi-na.com or in person at Camco, 1001 East Jackson Street, West Unity, Ohio, Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. All rehires will be considered for employment.
Here at the Williams County Veteran Service Office, our mission is plain and simple. We are here to serve our local Williams County veterans and their dependents. We are staffed with trained service officers who have the compassion and understanding to assist their fellow veterans in obtaining all federal and state benefits that they have earned. Additionally, we provide emergency financial assistance and transportation to VA medical centers. So if you're a veteran or a dependent of a veteran, stop in today and see how we can help you at the Williams County Veteran Service Office.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Halftime at the Rail Yard in Montpelier. This is our main stops of Northwest Ohio halftime report. 38-29. Montpelier with the lead in this one. Let's dive into the numbers from the first half. Montpelier already with 1 in double figures and 2 right on the cusp of double figures. They get 4 double-figure scorers a night. By the way, in the 49 Classic in Eden this year, Edgerton won the opening game 51-47 over Hicksville. Eden and Antwerp playing right now. Edgerton, the defending champs. All right, in the scoring department, C.J. Fiddler with 14, Hayden Sharps with 9, Malachi Smeltzer has scored 8, Wesley Hartsock 3, Gavin Bass 2, and Kenneth Smeltzer 2 for the Montpelier total of 38. For the Hilltop Cadets, they're led by Drew Bailey's 10, Micah Rossman 8, Austin Verdon with 6, and Anthony Giannuzzi with 5. Shooting the basketball in that first half, Montpelier warmed up in the second quarter where they went 8 of 14, but for the half, they were 14 of 33 from the field, 6 for 17 from the three-point line. Hilltop shot not not much under 50%. They were 12 of 26 from the field, 4 of 10, very respectable from the three-point arc. Here's where the issues have been for both teams, really. Turnover department. Montpelier's committed 9 turnovers to Hilltop's 15. Rebounds close. Hilltop with a slight edge, 15-14. By the way, at the foul line, Montpelier 4 for 6. Hilltop is 1 for 2. All of it adding up to 6-1 Montpelier, leading 4-2 Hilltop at the break, 38-29. Our main stop of Northwest Ohio halftime show continues here on WBNO FM in Bryan.
I just earned triple rewards points on this shopping trip.
Triple points? How'd you pull that off?
My Midwest Community Visa Platinum Rewards card. I get triple points on gas and groceries, plus points for every other dollar I spend.
Wait, so you're earning rewards just for living your life?
Exactly. I've already racked up enough for a weekend getaway.
The Visa Platinum Rewards Card from Midwest Community Federal Credit Union. Apply today at midwestcommunity.org. Member NCUA. Equal opportunity
At
lender.
Eden Farmers Co-op, with locations in Eden, Edgerton, and Montpelier, they're more than just a store. They're your partner in the field and at home. For a complete line of pet supplies, animal feed, bird food, and outdoor products to Land O'Lakes feed and seed treatments, they've got you covered. Need grain storage and drying, fertilizer, or soil sampling? They're here to help. Plus, their reliable feed mill services are second to none. Eden Farmers Co-op, your neighborhood country store for all your farm and home needs. Stop in today and see why they're trusted by their neighbors like you.
Veland Chase wishes local high school sports teams a successful season. As one of the leading brass suppliers in the United States, Veland Chase manufactures brass rods, forgings, ingots, and water armor plumbing fittings at the 2 plants located in Holiday City. To learn more about products and job opportunities, visit brassjobs.com. Chase a brighter future with Veland Chase.
Loading the kids in the car, brokering peace in the back seat, mastering the snack handoff without even looking. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple, so you can worry about more important things, like figuring out what's growing in that cup holder. That's simple human sense.
See Cannell Insurance Agency of downtown Montpelier, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Winter is here. Are you ready? At Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan, they've got everything you need to gear up for the season. Stock up on ice melt and snow shovels, or tackle the snow with a battery-powered Ego snowblower. Stay cozy indoors with a variety of space heaters, and don't forget to change those furnace filters to keep your furnace in good running order. Don't miss out on in-store sales on tools, perfect for winter projects. Your neighborhood store is here to help you weather any storm. Stop by Donaldson's Ace Hardware on North Union Street in Bryan. Ace, the helpful place.
Andy Briggle back with you here in Montpelier. Second half about ready to get underway. Our score is 38-29. Montpelier with the lead over Hilltop. Your halftime show has been brought to you by the main stops of Northwest Ohio. Don't forget that every stop, the best stop, is always a main stop. Second half gets underway when we return in just a moment.
Winter weather taking a toll on your home? Now's the perfect time to upgrade and get ready for spring. At Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier, you'll find masonite doors that stand up to the cold, wind, and wear while adding style and security to your home. And keep the chill out with Anderson windows, built for energy efficiency during winter and fresh air, light, and comfort when spring arrives. Whether you're weatherproofing now or planning ahead for spring projects, trust the local experts. Peltz Lumber Company, quality products for every season.
Good luck to all Hilltop athletes and coaches as you compete in tonight's game. This message is being brought to you by the Hilltop Athletic Boosters. The Hilltop Athletic Boosters knows how hard every player and coach works and competes in every practice, meet, and game. If you'd like to be a member of the Hilltop Athletic Boosters, phone 419-799-0253 or like them on Facebook for more information. Good luck, Hilltop athletes and coaches from the Hilltop Athletic Boosters.
Keep it cool with Direct Link in Bryan and in Wasion. Get a full-size, side-by-side refrigerator for only $699. Big space, big savings, small price. Find yours today at Direct Link Appliance and Furniture in Bryan or in our Wasion store.
Bryson Grubbs, Drew Bailey, Micah Rossman, Anthony Giannuzzi, and Brennan Dempsey. And if you're Bryson Grubbs, you got to be real careful. You're starting the second half with 3 fouls. Giannuzzi has 2. Hilltop basketball. Giannuzzi straight on. Fiddler, Sharps, Stewart, Smeltzer for the Locos here. Same 5 that they began the night with. Here's Grubbs. Kick it to Giannuzzi. Giannuzzi loads up, left it short from about 5 feet. Kenneth Smeltzer the rebound. Outlet ahead now to Sharps. Sharps is going to be fouled from behind by Drew Bailey. Montpelier going right to left here in this second half. That'll be number 1 on Drew Bailey. Winner to get North Central tomorrow night in the title game. North Central survived Fayette tonight, 67-60. Inbounds to Malachi Smeltzer. Now it's Fiddler. Around to Stewart. Takes the 10-footer, and it kicked out no good. Offensive rebound, though, grabbed and put back up and in by Hayden Sharps. That puts him in double figures now with 11. And the lead is 11. Biggest of the night for Montpelier. Stewart almost got the rip away. Short corner entry. Sharps denies the post to Rossman and deflected it out of bounds. Girls final. Patrick Henry overpowered Eastwood 75-33. You get all sorts of holiday tournaments and just regular season games being played this week. Here's Grubbs left wide open for 3, and it's no good. Malachi Smeltzer, a rebound for the Locos. Now to Fiddler up the near sideline. Fiddler, beautiful crossover. Gets to the rim and lays it up and in. The blow-by C.J. Fiddler. He has 16, and it's 42-29. Dempsey, bounce pass ahead, denied away by Kenneth Smeltzer. Wanted to try to get it to Bailey. Here's Fiddler in the lane, scoops it up, no good. Rebound to Smeltzer. Smeltzer muscled it up, no good. And now out of bounds off Hilltop. That was Kenneth Smeltzer, by the way, who got the offensive board and tried to stick back, unable to do so. Kenneth Smeltzer now to trigger in. 42-29 Montpelier. Hilltop's got to be very cautious here. This thing can get away in a hurry because Montpelier can score in a hurry. Fiddler right of the lane. Fiddler fouled. I think it's going to be Bailey. Yeah, it's Bailey's second. Rothman was coming over to block the shot, and he was clean in the block, but Bailey got him first. Fiddler to the line. 80%. And that is second best on the team. Hayden Sharps shoots 93%, so him missing 2 earlier was an enormous thing. Free throw number 1 is good. 43-29 now. One more here for C.J. Fiddler, shooting for point number 18 and gets it, averaging 24 a night. 44-29. The first 6 of the quarter and the half belong to Montpelier. Dempsey trapped. He brings it in the front court. Dempsey in trouble and a timeout, Connor English. 6:14 left third quarter. It's a 44-29 Montpelier. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game. Welcome back out here to Montpelier. Our score is Montpelier up 44-29. They've hit just 2 of their first 5, but they've gotten to the free throw line. Turned Hilltop over once. Hilltop was 1 for 2. All of this within just a couple of minutes of playing basketball. Hilltop entered tonight 4-2. Montpelier began the night 6-1. Tomorrow night, consolation game at about 6 o'clock here at the Rail Yard in Montpelier, with the championship game to follow. North Central already there in the title game. By the way, both Smeltzers have 2 fouls, and Stewart has 2 for the Locos. Giannuzzi and Bailey with 2 each for Hilltop, 3 for Bryson Grubbs. It's Hilltop possession. Bailey out in front, lost the handle and turned it over. Malachi Smeltzer then can't bring it back. Cade Stewart can't bring it back in. So it belongs to Hilltop. From the side, on the far side, Bailey, middle of the floor. 44-29 Montpelier. Bailey foul, just got the shot up to try to get the and one. It wouldn't go. Took a shot to the suplex area. And that's number 3 on Cade Stewart. Bailey now will toe the line to shoot 2. First one is good by Drew Bailey. So Cade Stewart will have to take a seat with that third personal. One more for Bailey. By the way, we'll also be back here on Saturday for the renewal of Bryan Montpelier in boys basketball. 2 for 2 for Drew Bailey. That's a 4 o'clock JV game on Saturday. First game of the new year. So we're on the air 5 to 5:15, somewhere in that neighborhood. Hartsock, jumper for 3, buries it in the corner. His second 3 of the evening. And the lead swells to 47-31. Montpelier. And now a travel on Bailey. Bailey was going to a reversal to Grubbs and drug that pivot foot. 18 Hilltop turnovers on the night now. Austin Verdon will come in for the Cadets. Montpelier basketball. Kenneth Smeltzer across midcourt now. Snaps it back to Sharps. Baseline left. Malachi Smeltzer gets into the three-point party. His third of the night. He has 11, and he's the third loco into double figures. And it's 50-31. I just mentioned a moment ago, this thing can get away in a hurry. And now almost getting a steal from Grubbs. To the right side, Bailey launches a 2, no good. And on the rebound, we get a foul called on Montpelier's Wesley Hartsock. His first of the game. And Bryson Grubbs will shoot a pair. He has not scored tonight. Bowser leads Bryan at the half in the holiday tournament in Bryan, 18-16. And also in girls hoops, Wauseon whipping Holgate. That's the Northwest Signal Tournament, 20-7. Next one is also good. So 2 for 2 for Bryson Grubbs. 50-33 Montpelier. Lead has never been Hilltops tonight. We were tied a couple of times. Hartsock to Kenneth Smeltzer, out to C.J. Fiddler. 19 has been the biggest lead here in the second half. 3 from Fiddler, no good. Offensive rebound, though, Kenneth Smeltzer. Gets it over to Sharps. Sharps twirls, fires. Malachi Smeltzer buries his fourth 3 of the game. And Malachi Smeltzer has 14. 53-33 Montpelier. Here's Verdon trapped. And a reach and a foul is going to go on C.J. Fiddler. His second of the game. Very close to it being a tie-up. 3 fouls on Montpelier in this quarter. 2 on Hilltop. 4.5 to play in the third. 53-33 Montpelier. Hilltop moving left to right. They have it in their half-court set. Grubbs loses the handle. Ripped away out in front by Fiddler. Now it's Sharps. He leaks it ahead to Malachi Smeltzer. In the lane to Fiddler. Fiddler jump hook. Yes, sir. C.J. Fiddler with 20. And Montpelier running away and hiding. Up 55-33, and Hilltop throws it away. Grubbs can't find anybody, and it's the 20th cadet turnover. Scott Phillips. I'm sorry. This is, I beg your pardon, that was Scott Bowers who I meant to say, but that's not him. It's Zane Burdine, a 5'10 junior, is in. Burdine out in front of the guard now as Hilltop's in the 2-3. Hartsock on the left point. Bounces it out to Kenneth Smeltzer. Around to Sharps. Sharps to Fiddler. He'll toss it left to Kenneth Smeltzer. Flashing to the foul line is Sharps. Ball fake, kick out. Fiddler 3, no good. Rebound, though, Smeltzer up and no good. And now Hilltop, that's their first rebound of the second half, if you can believe it. Giannuzzi hands to Verdon from deep, and he twirls in a 3. Austin Verdon's third 3 of the game to give him 9. 55-36, Montpelier. 3:25 left here in the third quarter. Kick out to Hartsock from downtown, rattles out, no good. Rebound to Rossman for the Cadets. And now a big collision at midcourt. Smeltzer a little worse for wear. Back cut, Rossman lays it in. Micah Rossman gets into double figures now with 10. And it's 55-38 Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Fiddler to the left side to Sharps. To the baseline, Malachi Smeltzer from deep, no good. Flips over the iron. Grabbed by Rossman. Outlet now to Giannuzzi. Giannuzzi gives it up. Verdon another triple. Off the iron, no. Out of bounds, stays with Hilltop. Tomorrow night in this inaugural tournament, they'll also have an all-tournament team and a tournament MVP. Some early names up for both here tonight based on some performances. Bounce pass right side, and it was intended for Giannuzzi, knocked out of bounds. So it stays Hilltop. 2:46 left in this third quarter. Skip pass out now to Bailey. Bailey utilizing a ball screen. Fires from deep. It's an air ball, no good. Hartsock snatched the rebound. Hartsock now. Back cut to Fiddler. Fiddler weaving his way through traffic. It won't go. But CJ will shoot a pair. That'll be Drew Bailey's third. And Fiddler to the line. Fiddler with 20. Malachi Smeltzer with 14. Hayden Sharps with 11. And now Fiddler with 21 as he drills the free throw. I had said Sharps. Yes, Sharps missing 2 earlier was big news as a 93% free throw shooter. 2 for 4 for the game at the line is Hayden Sharps. Fiddler remains perfect at the foul line, now 4 for 4. It'll be Hilltop getting it into Bailey. In the lane, lost the dribble. Loose ball to Fiddler, and an intentional foul. Fiddler was going for the dunk and the grab by Verdon, I believe. I was looking down and then looking up. It's 1-4, I beg your pardon. Zane Burdine made the grab. Fiddler to the line, so it's 2 in the basketball. Nobody arguing it because it was that obvious. And now Fiddler, first one is good. One more and he gets his average. Late third quarter. 58-38 Montpelier. Second one also nothing but nylon. And that'll make it 59-38 Montpelier. Now the basketball to the Locos. Malachi Smeltzer out. Gavin Bass is in. Kenneth Smeltzer to trigger it in. Right side Fiddler, wide open. I mean, nobody closed on him. How do you let the best player in Northwest Ohio be that wide open and nobody even make an attempt to go try to get him? Here's Burdine on the runner. It's good for 2. CJ now with 27. By the way, in that striker game, he hit 32. That was a career high, I believe. Jump pass into the corner to Bass as we go under 2 minutes left here in this third quarter. A Bass throw out in front is deflected by Hilltop. And now they're going to say, well, initially they blew the whistle and said over and back, but the 3 officials will come together. I do believe it was deflected. Nope. They say turnover. It's just the second Montpelier turnover of the half. They had 9 in the first, so they're at 11. 21 for Hilltop. So 3 of our teams tonight have been north of 20 turnovers. Rossman blocked. Tough call going against Wesley Hartsock. It'll be his second. So Micah Rossman to shoot 2. Rossman no good on the first free throw. 1:46 left. It's a 62-40 Montpelier lead. No good on the next one. Fiddler up high for the rebound. He'll bring it to midcourt. Snap it ahead now to Sharps. Sharps. Defender comes out on him, knocked away. And then it's going to be off Hayden Sharps. He was looking for some kind of contact on Zane Burdine. Hilltop possession now with 90 seconds left in the third. Moving it ahead, and Bailey tried to feather it through, had no angle to get it. Fiddler to Bass, layup, no good. Gavin Bass. Bailey the rebound for Hilltop. He gives it up to Giannuzzi. Giannuzzi to the baseline on a spin, no good on that jumper. Smeltzer, another rebound. That's Kenneth for Montpelier. Now it's Fiddler. Runner along the baseline is going to be rejected by Drew Bailey. And now it's out of bounds off Montpelier. So it remains Hilltop possession. Owen Summer, a 5'10 junior, was another kid that you thought could creep up to 8th or 9th man playing time as the season wore on. So a chance here in a 22-point game to get him some playing time on the floor. And Summer, I think, is just guilty of a foul on a reach. And that's the 5th foul. That's number 1 on Owen Summer. It's the 5th team foul, and Burden will go to the line. 3 threes for him tonight, so a total of 9. He'll try to get into double figures. Can't hit that free throw. It appears as if Montpelier's on their way to their 7th win of the season, barring a fourth quarter collapse. And we'd be looking at a Montpelier North Central championship game tomorrow night. Free throw number 2 is up and good by Burden, which it's 6-2, 7-1, but has subplots all its own. 3-ball launched by Sharps. It's no good. Rebound Burdine. Up ahead now. Bailey tries to use that left hand and changing it. It's no good. But Giannuzzi on the follow. Good hustle play by Anthony Giannuzzi, who didn't take it for granted. Just kept coming. 62-43. Final half minute left in this third quarter. Sharps gives it up. Hartsock rises for 3. It's no good. Offensive rebound, though. Bass out to Sharps. Fiddler calling. Nice Bass look inside to Hartsock, who flips it up and in. Unselfish play by Hayden Sharps. 64-43, final 9 seconds, and a reach and a foul on Hayden Sharps. Just his first foul. That's going to put Hilltop, though, back on the line, and Giannuzzi. He's 1 for 2 shooting free throws tonight. Again, tomorrow night we would be on the air somewhere in the neighborhood, I would guess, of, 5:40, 5:45, 6 o'clock. They'll start the JV consolation at 3, then play the JV championship at about 4:30. Giannuzzi 2 for 2. And then we'll come on consolation and title game back-to-back. Final 5 seconds. Fiddler middle of the floor. Sharps launches a 3. Off the iron, no good. Rebound, Bass put it up along the baseline, and that's off target as well. 3 in the books at the rail yard. All Montpelier up 64-45 on V-Rock Sports.
Are you ready to tackle your next projects with the best equipment in town? Then look no further than Black Swamp Equipment, serving Bryant, Archbold, and Defiance. Right now, we have incredible deals on Steel chainsaws. Whether you're a seasoned pro or a weekend warrior, Steel has you covered. And that's not all. Need to chip or split that wood? We've got you covered with wood chipper and wood splitter rentals too. But wait, there's more. Our Milwaukee tool sale is happening now. Upgrade your tool kit with top quality Milwaukee tools at unbeatable prices. Stop in or give us a call to discover everything that's on sale. Black Swamp Equipment. Locations in Bryan, Archbold, and Defiance.
Be part of the Montpelier Athletic Boosters and help support all the athletes at the Montpelier schools by calling 419-485-6785. The Montpelier Athletic Boosters would like to wish all the Montpelier athletes good luck in today's game. Strive to be the best, and you will succeed at everything you do. The Montpelier Boosters are proud of all your achievements. Good luck and do your best. That's all anyone can ask. And go Locos!
Montpelier got an incredible 22 shots up. They were 9 of 22, 4 of 11 from deep. Hilltop was 4 of 11 overall, 1 for 4 from the three-point line. It is 64-45, Montpelier on the Andres O'Neill and Lowe scoreboard. Little half-court trap from Hilltop. Fiddler to Bass, and around to the left side now to Hayden Sharps. 22 turnovers for Hilltop on the night, 12 for Montpelier. How about Fiddler again, knocking down the little jump hook along the baseline. And it's 66-45. Hilltop gives it up, trying to work their way through the lane. 29 for Fiddler. 31. Nope, he left that one short. I thought for sure that one was going down. The rebound of the miss to Hilltop. It's Bailey on an offensive foul. He crashed in to Hayden Sharps, who took the charge. 4 now on Drew Bailey. Again, 32 for C.J. Fiddler against Stryker just before Christmas. He has 29 right now. 32 was the career high. Again, folks, sophomore season. Jackson Staler comes in for Montpelier. Fiddler, Sharp, Staler, Kenneth Smeltzer, Wesley Hartsock for the Locos. Giannuzzi, Rossman, Dempsey, Bailey, and Grubbs for Hilltop. Trap on Fiddler. Tosses left side. Elbow jumper. Hartsock left it short. No good. Scramble tie-up now between Staler and Rossman. And the arrow belongs to Hilltop. So in a 66-45 game, Hilltop will see Montpelier stay in that 1-3-1. Dempsey traveled. It's an even 10 now in the second half in turnovers. 25 for the night. North Central unofficially, keep that in mind, won game 1 with 26 turnovers. Montpelier was not off to a great start. They had 9 in the first half, committed only 2 here in the second so far. Kenneth Smeltzer picked his dribble up, gives it up now to Sharps. Into the corner to Staler. Staler rotates, bounces it out now to Sharps. Now to Hartsock. 66-45 Locos, a little more than a minute gone by in the fourth quarter. Diagonal pass, Sharps to Hartsock, and off glass and in, Wesley Hartsock. He will join the double-figure parade to get to 10. Here's Micah Rossman from the baseline near side to a kick out to Bailey for 3 on the far. No good. Staler the rebound. Ahead to Fiddler for the dunk. C.J. Fiddler throwdown has 31 now. And Montpelier's at 70. 70-45. Bailey a long 2 on the wing left side. No good. Offensive rebound Hilltop. Muscled up, no good by Grubbs. Loose basketball to Montpelier. Fiddler all the way to the rim, drew contact and a foul. He felt Bailey and knew it was coming, and that's it for Bailey. He'll foul out and finish with 12. And C.J. Fiddler will shoot a pair and have a chance, if he makes them both, to get a new career high in his sophomore season. 31 on the night. And they're subbing in again. Drew Bailey, the senior, will foul out and finish with 12. And it's Zane Burdine who's come in. Hilltop is a team with 5 seniors on it. 2 of them start. Fiddler drills the first one. And I think everybody knows that this would be a career high if he knocks this one home. This Fiddler kid keeps working at it. He's not going to be too bad. He hits the second one, and now coming up the floor, we have a foul called on Montpelier. Jackson Staylor gets his first foul. Staylor will be replaced by Malachi Smeltzer. 5:57 still remaining. 72-45 Montpelier, well on their way to 7-1. Hilltop going to see their 4-game winning streak end, fall to 4-3. Interception of that pass out of the pressure. Kenneth Smeltzer came down with it. Fiddler on the wing. Now there'll be time here soon. Fiddler to the rim. Reverse layup! Incredible! Rock the baby from the left to the right, the finger roll, and he scores that one to give him 35. If I'm Nick Ramos, I get him out right now. There's no higher moment he'll have. It wasn't the Dr. J rock the baby dunk, but it was rock the baby from the left to the right side, swoop to the hoop for 2. And now he wants a half-court 3, and it's no good. And the rebound to Hilltop. If you could have seen expressions in the gym on that shot, I mean, that required some serious hang time. 2 is no good. I think we have subs waiting to come in. Smeltzer's pass too tall for Sharps. It's a turnover. And now out of bounds. It'll be off Hayden Sharps with 4:55 remaining. I mean, this thing's at 30-29 officially. And CJ's night is done, I think. Either way, we've got a timeout on the floor. 74-45 Montpelier. Talk about an icing on the cake. We'll be right back.
Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in downtown West Unity wants to salute the athletes in tonight's game. At Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place, you can get all of those hardware needs. Paint and window selection, plus other general hardware and home improvement equipment at a locally owned hardware store in downtown West Unity. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in West Unity, saying good luck and the best of luck all season long to tonight's athletes from everyone at Handyman Hardware and Pool Place in West Unity.
Miller's Body Shop on Whitaker Drive in Montpelier is the place to go for all your vehicle body work. Whether it's a new or old car, Miller's has been working for you for over 40 years, so you know it's a body shop you can trust. They offer a full-service body shop, auto service shop, along with used cars for sale as well. Stop by Miller's Body Shop and take a look at their used car lot, and if you're in need of some body work, give Miller's Body Shop in Montpelier a call today. Miller's Body Shop, wishing all the area athletes good luck in tonight's game.
74-45, and indeed the night is done for CJ Fiddler, a new career high of 35 tonight. Most of the rest of the starters are out. Now Malachi Smeltzer is still out there for the time being. Ethan Walls is in. Smeltzer, Bass, Ryan Riggenbaugh's checked in. Also Owen Summer back in. Now Riggenbaugh fouled from behind by Zane Burdine. Four in double figures for Montpelier. Here's Malachi Smeltzer looking for his 5th 3 and gets it. Smeltzer makes it 77-45 Montpelier. They're going to be 7-1 and play North Central tomorrow night in the first ever Buckeye Border Classic title. Losing the dribble was Cale Thompson, but Hilltop got it back. Here's Burdine at the foul lines, fouled by Riggenbaugh. That'll be the first foul on Ryan Riggenbaugh. And going to the line will be Zane Burdine. He'll shoot 2. Hilltop had Bailey leave with 12. He fouled out. Micah Rossman finished with 10. Burden is still out there. He's in double figures. Giannuzzi's night is done as Burdine hits the first free throw. Giannuzzi leaves with 9. Burdine's night is done with 11 as he is subbed out. Bowers is in. Second free throw no good. Walls the rebound. That's Ethan Walls. Now up ahead, Owen Summer. Summer comes left side to Bass. Under 4 minutes to go. 77-46 Montpelier. Skip pass over for Summer from Bass, and it sails out of bounds. That'll be a 14th Montpelier turnover on the night. Again, tomorrow night, consolation game close to 6, I would imagine. We'll be on the air with that. And then the title game, Bass rejects a shot as the dribble drive was Cale Thompson, and Bass swatted it out of bounds. 3-6 Fayette will play 4-3 Hilltop in that consolation game. Then it's 7-1 Montpelier against 6-2 North Central for the holiday tournament title, and bragging rights the first year. Riggenbaugh collects his second foul. End of 3, Bryan has taken a 33-24 lead over Bowser. That's in the Lady Bears holiday tournament. Off the inbounds, this is Scott Bowers. Top of the key now to Toby Hartman, a senior that's in. Give it up to Cale Thompson. By the way, Jacob Lyons is now in, so that'll end the night for Malachi Smeltzer. Long 3 on the way, no good. Offensive rebound. It's Bowers. He'll turn and score. Scott Bowers working hard on the inside. 17 for Malachi Smeltzer. 5 threes tonight. Riggenbaugh makes the catch. So you have Fiddler with 35, Malachi Smeltzer 17, Hayden Sharps with 11, Wesley Hartsock with 10. I mean, Kenneth Smeltzer, a double-figure scorer tonight at 14, is held to 2, and you're still hovering around leading by 30 with 3 minutes remaining. Here's Riggenbaugh on the wing, gives it up now out in front to Summer. Here's Ethan Walls, who's a crowd favorite here, one of those senior kids sticking it out, being a part of a team. That's the kids you want to see. Here's Lyons drilling a 2. Jacob Lyons, he'll figure into the plans going into next year for sure for Montpelier. 79-48, 2:38 left. In the lane, Toby Hartman kicks it out. A 3 on the way from the wing, no good by Riley Carter. And on the rebound, a Hilltop foul on Scott Bowers. Wauseon leads Holgate 45-7 at the end of the third quarter in the Northwest Signal Holiday Tournament. 5 fouls on Hilltop, 3 on Montpelier. By the way, just going back to C.J. Fiddler's move to finish his scoring and finish basically his night. Heck of a walk-off moment, but from the left side, swooping under the basket, staying airborne to come to the right side and flip it up and in. I mean, it wasn't just a normal reverse layup. I'm here to tell you that. Owen Summer shoots 2 because that was the 5th foul. He knocks home the first. Expressions of awe, and rightly so. And Montpelier has an 80 burger tonight. 80-48. Make it 81. Summer knocks home the second one. 2.5 to go in this thing. Hilltop basketball. Toby Hartman launches a 3. No good. Rebound Montpelier and Summer. Summer picks his dribble up now. Snaps it right to Bass. Out in front to Lyons. I want to thank Athletic Director Joe Briggle, the 4 coaches tonight as well, and this tournament as Hartman gets the steal. Hartman then lost it right back from Hilltop to Montpelier. Connor English, Nick Ramos in this game, Kyle Lindsay, Jalen Dancer in game 1 for help in the prep time tonight. Been a fun opening night. Great idea here in this tournament setting. Get rid of a second non-conference game that you're already playing and turn it into a holiday tournament and rotate it around to these communities. Final minute 40. 81-48. A three from Riley Carter won't drop home. Ethan Walls, a strong rebound. His second rebound since he's come in. Here's Bass down low to Riggenbaugh. Drop step, turns to the right hand. That shot is blocked, and Hilltop snags the rebound. Now it's Cale Thompson. Thompson off the left side, hangs and scores. Cale Thompson with an and-one opportunity. Jacob Lyons will get the foul, his first. 81-50 with a minute 19 remaining. And now Thompson to try to complete the three-point play, and does. Here's Summer up with a shot, no good. Walls with an offensive rebound. Good job, Ethan Walls. After a third rebound, put that sucker back in. You're working hard, just like these Hilltop kids at the other end. Now Walls gets a block of Hartman. Jumper is good for three for Riley Carter for Hilltop. 83-54. Riggenbaugh down on the block. Bounces it back out to Bass. He'll try a three. It's no good. Rebound to Lyons, who then slammed it off a cadet to keep the possession alive, Scott Bowers. And it's Montpelier ball. 39 seconds left. What will night 2 have in store for us? Our final two games of the 25-26 portion. Riggenbaugh, three ball, no good. Hilltop rebound. Up ahead now, Hartman wants a three, and he knocks one down, and the Hilltop fans salute Toby Hartman. Another one of those kids hanging with the program. 83-57. And now Montpelier just going to kill the rest of the clock. They win it wire to wire. I mean, they had a couple of ties. It was 9 at the half, and all Montpelier in the second half. 83-57. Montpelier with the win. Sit tight. The post-game show presented by Zach Miller, your State Farm agent, gets underway when we come back.
The lights are on, the crowd is loud, and the action is here. High school sports are back, and Bryan Home Center is proud to cheer on our hometown teams all season long. When the game's over, bring that winning spirit home with incredible deals on furniture, mattresses, flooring, and outdoor poly furniture. Whether it's a recliner for watching the highlights or new flooring for your home turf, Bryan Home Center has you covered. Proud supporter of local athletes, Bryan Home Center in the old Rite Aid building in Bryan. Stop in today and save big.
Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in downtown West Unity wants to salute the athletes in tonight's game. At Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place, you can get all of those hardware needs. Paint and window selection, plus other general hardware and home improvement equipment at a locally owned hardware store in downtown West Unity. Handyman Hardware and the Pool Place in West Unity, saying good luck and the best of luck all season long to tonight's athletes from everyone at Handyman Hardware and Pool Place in West Unity.
Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger have served Northwest Ohio for over 120 years. They provide a full range of legal services, including real estate transactions, estate planning and trust administration, elder law, family law, business planning and litigation, personal injury, workers' comp, criminal and traffic defense, and more. Newcomers Schaefer, Spangler, and Breininger also supports the athletes in schools in Northwest Ohio and wish them the best of luck in this game. Winter weather taking a toll on your home? Now's the perfect time to upgrade and get ready for spring. At Peltz Lumber Company in Montpelier, you'll find Masonite doors that stand up to the cold, wind, and wear while adding style and security to your home. And keep the chill out with Anderson windows, built for energy efficiency during winter and fresh air, light, and comfort when spring arrives. Whether you're weatherproofing now or planning ahead for spring projects, trust the local experts. Peltz Lumber Company, quality products for every season.
When you're inside this winter, you want to not only be warm, but also have great indoor air quality. Well, Stark's Plumbing and Heating Services features it all with Lennox and iWave. iWave safely treats the air throughout your home, plus kills mold, bacteria, and viruses. It also reduces odors from pets and cooking, reduces allergens, smoke, static electricity, and dust in the air. And best of all, no maintenance, no bulb, no other parts to replace. Check out Stark's at starksphs.com or phone toll-free 1-800-329-4040. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer take great pride in caring for families, and they'll work tirelessly to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. In addition to the services that are offered, you'll receive an online memorial that you can share with family and friends. They have a wide range of resources to support you, not only today, but in the weeks and months to come. The Thompson and Giese Funeral Homes of Montpelier and Pioneer saying good luck to the athletes in tonight's game.
Huddle up, hometown fans. State Bank is here to help you win big this season. Whether you're driving toward a new home, passing on your savings to the next generation, or making the winning play with a business loan, we say, put us in, coach. Make the switch to State Bank. You'll get the home field advantage for all your financial needs. Loan subject to credit approval, yourstatebank.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS 403044.
With the long winter still ahead, why not take this time to freshen up the inside of your home with a couple of gallons of Clark & Kensington paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan. You'll find all you need at Donaldson's, from accessories to the best paint on the market. Clark & Kensington, with excellent coverage, washability, and the primer built right in. So head on over to Donaldson's Ace Hardware on Union Street in Bryan and get all your painting done before spring with paint from Donaldson's Ace Hardware. Ace, the helpful place.
Welcome back to the post-game show, brought to you by Zach Miller, your local State Farm agent. Bundle your home and auto and save money with the State Farm Personal Price Plan. Contact State Farm agent Zach Miller at 419-636-5412. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary. Final totals on this Montpelier rout over Hilltop, 83-57 as they blew open a 9-point game at the half to win this thing going away. C.J. Fiddler, a new career high tonight as he finishes with 35 to lead Montpelier. 4 in double figures tonight. 17, Malachi Smeltzer, that is got to be his career varsity high tonight as he reined in 5 threes in this one. So 17 for Malachi Smeltzer, 11 for Hayden Sharps. Wesley Hartsock, the 4th into double figures, scores 10. Then it's 2 each for Kenneth Smeltzer, Owen Summer, Gavin Bass, Ethan Walls, and Jacob Lyons. Meanwhile, for Hilltop tonight, they put 3 in double figures, led by Drew Bailey, who scored 12 tonight. Austin Verdon had 11. Micah Rossman finished with 10. Anthony Giannuzzi almost became the 4th into double figures. He scored 9 tonight. Then 3 each for Cale Thompson, Zane Burdine, Riley Carter, and Toby Hartman. Scott Bowers had 2. Bryson Grubbs finished with 2 tonight for the Hilltop total of 57. Tons of shots attempted tonight in this game. Montpelier alone got up unofficially 69 field goal attempts. They were 30 of 69 from the field tonight, 11 of 32 from the three-point line. Meanwhile, Hilltop ends the night 20 of 51 shooting the basketball, 7 of 21 from the three-point line. At the foul line tonight, nearly flawless for Montpelier as they end the night 14 of 16. Hilltop not bad, in fact pretty solid, 11 of 16 at the foul line tonight. Way too many turnovers for both teams. Hilltop in particular. As we said, we had 3 teams tonight that were well north of 20 turnovers. Hilltop forced into 28 turnovers tonight. Montpelier committed 16. Rebounding edge goes to Montpelier, 33-29. All of that, though, adds up to a Montpelier win and a berth in the championship game tomorrow night, where they'll meet North Central, while Hilltop will play Fayette in the consolation game. All right, time now to hand out our MVP in a really easy decision tonight. C.J. Fiddler, our Edward Jones MVP, as he gets that career high tonight of 35 in the win. Reminder, support for high school sports comes from Melissa Stockman and April Whitty at 130 North Main Street in Bryan, your Edward Jones financial advisors. For more information, visit edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, member SIPC. The play of the game tonight brought to you by McMahon's Best One Tire. And, well, that's easy. The play of the night was the swoop to the hoop by CJ to close out his career night from the left side all the way over to the right side, and that enormously athletic reverse layup. That's the play of the game, presented by McMahon's Best One Tire. And finally, the Baton Stevens defender of the game tonight. As we look at what Montpelier did, I think just all around, I'm going to go with Hayden Sharps. 11 points, 9 rebounds tonight, defended the post extremely well. Just that unsung kid that gets it done for Montpelier night after night. He is our defender of the game, presented by Baton Stevens. Baton Stevens voted the #1 body shop in the region on Independence Road in Jewell. Come in with confidence, drive out with satisfaction. So, tomorrow night, well, first of all, let's recap. Game 1 goes to North Central. They beat Fayette 67-60. Game 2 to Montpelier, 83-57 over Hilltop. So tomorrow, the consolation game right around the neighborhood of 6 o'clock. It'll be Hilltop versus Fayette, followed immediately then by the championship game, Montpelier and North Central. Hope you can join us tomorrow night to close out the 25 portion of our broadcast schedule. Hey, bundle your home and auto and save money with a State Farm personal price plan. Contact State Farm agent Zach Miller at 419-636-5412. Prices vary by state. Options selected by customer. Availability and eligibility may vary. Stay tuned. The Midwest Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard show comes your way. Lots of holiday basketball and more to talk about. That's on the way now, here on V-Rock 100.9. So long, everybody.